Hi mechanics, it's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat. Happy Friday, everybody. Happy Friday. It's a rare why is that still doing that? Hang on. It's a rare EU time zone stream. Also, my sub fell off. Wait a minute. No, you're still subbed. I still see you subbed. I still see it there. I wonder if it was a bug in the chat, maybe. Let's see. Hold on. I gotta fix the audio here. There. No, mute. And then where's that thing where it's like if you click off, it continues. Background audio. Here you go. Okay, cool. All right, hello mechanics. It's Owen Aeon, your sparkly racing cat. You fixed it? Oh, okay, cool. No worries. Yeah, I'm also a month to month kind of subber. So like I'll sub to somebody. Oh no. He's already broken. Why you break like this? Hang on. Nope, still broken. Okay, hold on. I gotta DM Tom and be like, help me. He's just gonna stay there. He's just gonna stand there. It didn't have any of it. We need audio at least. Can we request audio? There we go. Hello mechanics, it's Owen Aeon. Happy Friday. Got a little Guerilla today. I intentionally, as I said before, kept Thursday, Friday, Saturday open because I'm helping a friend right now, IRL. I'm on call for them. So I just want to make sure that I had availability. But they don't need me at the moment. I may need a drop if they do, but for the moment, I'm kind of free to do whatever. So I've been working on stuff in the morning, trying to fix some things, including Scuffed Owen. Scuffed Owen still needs more work. But I did fix like the normal TTS stuff. So the normal TTS, the race engineer message, this should be working now.
This should be working now.
Yeah, because I fixed that last night. I figured out what the problem was. So that's working now. And a few other things I worked on. Things to prepare for my big anniversary. Oh, let's get that on the screen. So I got my anniversary coming up. I'll have reminders in chat. I made a post about it on Blue Sky this morning. I would encourage you, if you could, please repost it. I'll be reposting it multiple times over the next few weeks. The next week. The next week and a half, because it's coming up real fast. But yeah, my anniversary is coming up April 15th. It's gonna be fun. I got some surprises in store. Kind of solo stream, just me, no collab planned. It's gonna probably be normal time, like 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. Pacific, and it'll probably be shorter. It'll probably be short, probably only like a 2 to 3 hour stream. We're gonna watch my debut for sure. We're gonna rewatch the debut because I love doing that. Cos, hello. Debut. We're not gonna watch the full debut because I basically I did my intro for like 30 minutes and then I played iRacing for like an hour. I'm not gonna watch myself play iRacing again. That's that's kind of a waste of time. But we're gonna rewatch the intro. I've got some surprises for y'all. We'll talk about the future. We'll talk about how far we've come and just kind of get a little sappy about it. So it should be fun. Should be a fun little stream. So look forward to that. That's Tuesday, April 15th. And then yeah, that's what I got in store for that. Lots of just moving stuff in the background. It's a new month. I'm planning in full planning mode now for my June trip for Offkai. So I'm working on that. But otherwise, yeah, just kind of chugging along, trying to stay positive, get enough sleep. We have how far? No, do I not have far in there? Do I not have far? Yeah, I don't have far. Okay, far. We'll do near, far, wherever. Do I have U and R? I must have. Wherever you are. You are. Okay, we'd have those two. My heart will go on. Hello, Prongles. Hello. Oh, I'm shitting up my chat with redeems now. Hold on. I can't see anything. Kos, hello. Prongles, hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, my lurkers. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Oh, no, sorry. It's good afternoon now. It's afternoon. Yeah, just to recap, I did take off a few days because I need to be on call for a friend. But I have a little bit of downtime right now, so let's play a little Fortnite. So if you watch, they have this thing right now. They have Twitch drops going on. I guess there's like a big Twitch Rivals thing coming up. I don't watch that stuff. I hear it's full of drama too because it's not really well run. But they have like some drops going on. So if you do play Fortnite and if you do watch Fortnite on Twitch for a couple hours and you link your Epic account and your Twitch account together, you can get some unlocks. So for this week, it's this little truck thing.
Fortnite.
Fortnite, no. Gosh. We got trucks. I think there were 2 drops before this. The first one was like some pickaxe, which was like whatever. The other one was like some Mortal Kombat skins. Oh, truck thing. Truck thing, yeah. Yeah, there's like a Mortal Kombat event going on right now. It's kind of fun. They put in some like gauntlets you can use. Like one's like for Sub-Zero, it's got like ice, and then one's for Scorpion, it's like fire, which is kind of fun. Yeah, Scorpion's combat kit. So I don't know. I don't pay attention to this stuff. I literally just log in every day. I do my dailies, and I go, oh look, they're doing the Jujutsu Kaisen collab. Great. You know, it's like whatever. I'm here to finish the battle pass. That's what I'm here for. Also, my credit card cycles over today, so I'm probably gonna get the probably gonna resub for the skin. So there's a skin now for, where is it? Where's the shop? They keep moving all the UI shit. Like every patch, they move the UI around. There's a skin now for, where is it? I can't find fucking anything anymore. They just keep moving the ship. Yeah, the crew. So there's a crew pack. Oh, this skin. So this is the new crew pack skin. Look at this girl. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Look at that butt. Look at that helmet. I love this stupid cyber helmet. It's like similar to what like the cyber furries do cosplaying. I love that shit so much. It's so cool. So she's got these like big old cat ears and the helmet and the hair. Look at the hair, the white hair. It's so cool. It's so cool. I love this. So I'm gonna get this probably tonight. Yeah, good shit. And it comes with like, oh, it comes with the Lego skin, of course. I don't play the Lego mode much, but I think this is really cute. I love when they do little Lego versions of the skins that you can use in the Lego modes. It's so adorable. And yeah, and I think she gets like a bunch of skins. So if you sub for like multiple months, it doesn't have to be consecutive. You also unlock like different color schemes, which is cool. Like the end game color scheme is pretty fucking sick. I do love my Galaxy Star shit. That's so cool. Anyway, Fortnite's my guilty pleasure, if you haven't realized this. I've been playing since the Dragon Ball Z event, and I haven't stopped since. God, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good morning. All right, let's play. Let's jump right in. Let's see what we got for dailies. We'll get the dailies out of the way. Goku mentioned. Yeah, I don't have Goku. I have Vegeta and Bulma. I got the Vegeta Bulma pack. Hi, Zod. It feels good to play in Euro time zone. I should take more days off for like streaming in the morning. It's really nice. No, I try and bank my PTO so that I get like the big vacations. I like to do like the week-long vacations. I have extra Friday or Monday here and there is really nice though. I was considering taking time off for my anniversary, like do like a long weekend, like Monday, Tuesday, because the anniversary is on a Tuesday. But I decided I'm in the middle of a big project right now at work, and taking today off is like kind of more than enough for me right now. I need to really be on the ball because I am like kind of the project lead. So, and this should be like the last big project that I'm gonna be like deep into for a while, which is good, because I want to get back to like the second half of the year doing like what we call BAU, business as usual, which is like you're not in the middle of a project, you're not in the middle of like, okay, all hands on deck to like get the thing done. It's more like, okay, now that we're doing the day-to-day stuff, we can actually work on things that improve processes. We can tighten up like our documentation and everything, that you want to get done at the work from home racetrack that you normally can't get done on a project. And really help your users and your staff, like, you know, like improve like what they do. So I'm really looking forward to getting to that stuff, because like I'm pretty invested in the work I do. I have a good career. I'm really happy with where I'm at. It is stressful, but it's better than it was. I'm not really falling apart, though I do have my days where I'm like, man, that was a lot. And that was Wednesday for me. I think if any of you were there for that, we were playing we played Here's the Hammer Watch. And I had to work late. I worked like a couple hours later than I normally do. And I had to finish a bunch of stuff. And I had a bunch of chores, and there's like things happening with my friends. And it was just a lot. And I was like, do I really want to stream? And I'm like, I'm committed. Usually when I have a bad day like that and I do go stream, it's such a... I kind of feed off it. It's such a relief. And when people show up, even if it's just like one or two people in the chat, and they can chat about like the game they like, or just kind of just be there and just hanging out, like it makes me feel so much better. It really does. Like streaming has been, I say it a lot, streaming has been such like a mental boost for me. I really look forward to it, and I really love kind of the positive energy of everyone to feed off of, and you're also encouraging and supportive, and like I'll just say it, like when I get those Twitch payouts, I'm ready to cry. Like it's just so nice. It's like, it's money that like I don't need, but like I know that that expression of support is just like so important to me, because I'm like, I want to take our power. Power. Oh, I haven't even heard that one yet. That's like a word we haven't even used yet. Yeah, I'll take your power. I'll take your power. We'll carry it forward. All that money that I get through that, it always goes back into the channel, into like building up, this stuff, my character, commissions, faster internet, all that stuff. So I do want to be like more transparent about that kind of thing. So I'm thinking about like when we do... Oh, hello. When we do the anniversary stream, I'm probably gonna I'm definitely, I like PowerPoints, I like putting together presentations. I'm probably gonna do a little bit of talking about that, like, hey, I got all this support you guys give me, this is like where it goes, like this is the breakdown, because I think that stuff's important to talk about. It's important to go it's encouraging for people to hear. It's just like, what did I support you because I like you, and I want to see more of you, and I like the content and stuff you make. But it is kind of fun to see hey, where did that money actually go? What did it actually pay for? How is that helping the channel? And I think that's a really good feeling, at least for me. Okay, this guy, I need to do this to 3 people. There we go. Wait, hang on, he's a bot, so I'm gonna kill him pretty quickly. There we go. So if you slide into them 3 times with the Sub-Zero gauntlets, you get XP for that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah, I want to be transparent about where the money goes and all that. All the fun stuff we've been able to do because of that. So I played super briefly, loaded up the DBZ event to get Frieza, just to record a clip of Frieza doing the Billy bounce. Nice. That's what it's all about. Taking time off during busy season is sometimes more stressful than just working. I agree, Zod. I think that you can argue it different ways.
Where the money at, Owen?
I love how I said money there. I love how Scuffed Owen said money. Money. Money, please. Yeah, it depends on the industry you work in and what your job is, right? You should always, if you can, take time off if you need it. But in some cases, it is better to, within reason and not at the expense of your health. Do I want the shotgun or do I want the pistol? The explosive pistol is so good because that can actually hurt people that are driving around. But the shotgun is kind of better overall. That's really cool. I got one of those coins. Anyway, yeah, in some cases it is better to just tough it out and work through it, as long as you're not as long as it's not at the expense of your health. If it's at the expense of your health, then there's really no excuse. But for me, it's like when you're a project lead on stuff, when you're handling a lot of that, it's like, you know, you should have the support of your team if you have a team, which I do, and I'm very thankful for, because they can pick things up for me. But of course, like, I never want to abuse that, right? Because like I want to be there just as much as them, and I'm really glad I have an amazing team. I have an amazing relationship with my manager. You know, she and I are kind of on the same wavelength. She doesn't like being called like the boss or the manager. She's very much a like, we're in this together, we're on the same level. We still have the understanding of like, she tells me what to do and I do it, right? But like when it comes to like that understanding, we're very in sync, and we have a lot of respect for each other. And I have a lot of respect for my teammates, my work buddy, and the other guy on my team. So, and we're adding another one soon. I'm getting a new employee. They they put out a rec for the position, and it's literally a copy paste of my job description. And I'm not worried about that because it's literally like, I'm basically irreplaceable at this point, but they want somebody, they need like another me. Like they need two of me. They understand like they only have one of me right now and they need a second me. And it sounds like the interviews are going good. It sounds like they're down to like 2 candidates, and I'm basically being asked like, which one do you want at this point? So I've kind of like given my 2 cents, so I'm kind of leaning in one direction rather than the other. So I'm probably going to make the recommendation to hire one over the other, simply because that sort of niche, what they're good at, is something that would benefit us the best. And I can't really go deeper than that, but it's something that like I currently do right now. I never wanted to do. I'm getting better at it, and I'm getting less anxious about it. But it would be good if that new person could take that entirely away from me, and that would benefit us the most. So, you know, I'd still like help with that. But what is the mission? I get the power he promised. That's that character talking is the wolf guy I'm using right now, Fletcher Kane. He's like the big sexy bad guy of this chapter. I don't know anything more than that. I don't pay attention to the stories. I'm just like, ooh, they put another sexy furry in the game. All right, I'm down. Let's go get him. I'm not a furry, but I fuck with hot designs. I definitely fuck with hot designs. All right, let me scroll up. Sorry, I'm ignoring chat right now. Take our power. It's hard to be transparent, but I got mad respect for it. Yeah. I'm curious about the cost of things associated with streaming production, emotes, backgrounds, etc. I can be open about that. It would have to be in like closed company though. So maybe when we get the Discord up, I can talk a little bit more about that. Though, like, I want to be sensitive about it, right? Because you don't want to brag that like, oh, like I can afford to pay for, you know, what I consider to be amazing, and you don't want to put anybody down, and you want to make sure that like everyone is, especially artists, are treated with respect, because prices fluctuate wildly depending on what artists you want. There's really no set standards, even though there should be kind of common agreements on like, okay, if you work and live in this, you know, part of the world, you really should be getting XYZ. But that's a difficult topic to talk about, right? Especially when people feel like they're maybe not at a skill level where they should be asking for a certain amount per hour. And sometimes I talk very frankly with artists and people in a closed setting, like what I think they should be getting paid, which is always more than what they're usually asking for. And I do, like, when I see, you know, my friends and stuff undercharging for things, I do try and tip when I'm in a good spot. So, you know, if you can, always tip your artists you commission. Always offer to, like, you know, provide for them just as like they provide for you. You know, while still, like, you know, demanding like a good, like a quality of service, like a quality of service that you expect as well. So it's a business relationship, right? Even if it's like friend relationship, it's still a business relationship, and you want to be professional, and you both want to come to you know, mutual agreement. But like if you see people that are like undercharging for stuff, give them a tip. Give him a tip, seriously. Where the money at? Get them to hire Scuffed Owen. He's just as good. Can't wait for Bowen Bayon to start streaming. Completely fair. I could probably look at specific artists to get an idea. Yeah, I mean, like, I can tell you, like, if you see things like on VGen or whatever, and you're like, does this sound right? The price of this or whatever. Like, I've gotten enough experience in working with artists even before I started streaming, just like commissioning art, to kind of tell you, like, you know, if they're like undercharging, or I can't really say if like anyone's overcharging. I think in very few cases have I seen artists at certain skill levels overcharge. And even then, I wouldn't call it out, right? You know, like, you know, if they're offering that luxury product, art is a luxury product. And they're offering what they're offering at that price point, that's just it. Like, they think their art is worth that much. Fuck yeah, right? Like, fucking go for it. Oh, he stole my kill. Oh, you motherfucker. All right, he wasn't a bot. Let's go get some of that crap. I made sure to give Binka more than she asked for my model. As far as I'm concerned, friend price means you give them more. Yeah, that's a great attitude to have, too. It's just like, support your friends. It's awesome to...
Fucking go for it.
Fucking go for it. Yeah, exactly. Oop. Give me that blue. Fucking go for it. Yeah. Yeah, support your friends. Yeah, I really like to keep money kind of flowing between friends. I mean, I'm always going to go for the artist that I find that fits their style or their skill set fits the best in terms of the project I want to complete. But hell yeah, I mean, most artists I commission like end up becoming my friends too, if they're not already, right? Like, I've always been... It's weird because, like, I'm not an artist myself, though I've tried to do art in the past, just haven't stuck with it because I lack the patience. But I've always been attracted to the artists like scene. I wouldn't really call it a culture, but I would say, like, you know, the digital art scene in general. Web comics, illustration, you know, conventions, you know, even really good Western art, like Western fantasy art. I love art. I love art in every way. I have a huge appreciation for it. I think it goes without saying that, like, I'm very opposed to generative AI art, so I don't really talk about it much, but, like, it's very much a key belief of mine these days that shit has no place in the world. And when it's stolen anyway, like, you can start to, you can you can kind of, like, you know, talk about, like, oh, well, if it's like using voluntary sources and things like that, that's kind of different.
Bro,
but, like,
that
yeah.
bread on them and make them your boyfriend.
boyfriends, artists, boyfriends everywhere, or girlfriends. But yeah, I'm very opposed to generative AI art, so... Man, I still got to do a bunch of the story questions. Hello, Cass. Quests. Yeah, there's a ton. There's a ton right now. Get to it. They're really easy. There was an event over the weekend still for, like, the getaway mode, and I, like, knocked them all out in, like, one match. It was pretty great. Well, I exaggerate. It wasn't, like, one match. It was, like, a couple of matches. Is there somebody here? Oh, they're underground. Also, how are you doing, Cass? Hello. Nice to see such a big EU crew. I miss you all. I have a big fondness for EU time zone because when I was a NEET. Hold on. There we go. I want to do something stupid. When I was in NEET, I used to hang out in EU time zone a lot, and all my friends were, like, British and Irish. And I miss that, like, that time. I don't miss that time in my life. I despise that time in my life, but I kind of miss, like, the afternoon, like, hanging out with people and playing games. So this is kind of nostalgic for me in a strange way. And I know that, like, you know, some of my biggest fans can only hang out in, like, EU time zones, so if I can give more of that, I want to. And that's why I like, you know, I like to do the afternoon streams on the Sundays if people can make it, so that I kind of catch those folks live. But, you know, there's always VODs. I know, it's really hard to be VOD gang sometimes. I'm VOD gang pretty much all the time now. I, like, rarely can catch, like, a random stream. I catch about, like, a third of Omana's streams now that she's, like, doing a little bit more streaming again. I usually, like, pop in for, like, 10 minutes and then go, well, now I have a meeting. Fuck me, you know? But I'm very lucky, you know, being able to work from home and still be able to, like, kind of tune in on the back end, so... I'd really have no right to complain. Also, this shit, I'm right up against the wall here. Sorry, I'm just like running around like an idiot yapping to y'all. Just chilling, P much? Ah, neat life, yeah. Missing what you were doing, but not why you were doing it? Yeah, basically. Basically. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I just think it's a really rich time zone to like be doing stuff in. There's a lot of people that are available at that time that I can't reach, really. You know, I'm not focused on it. And the US time zones market is like extremely competitive, right? Like 8 p.m. my time is horrible. It's like, it's fine for East Coast, but like I gotta say, like I feel like the majority of, you know, younger people who would watch streams are West Coast focused, and it's like 5 p.m. They're just like getting off work at that time or thinking about dinner. So it's very competitive, and I don't get down by it because it's like I don't have a choice. That's what I can do, and if that's all I can do, that's fine. Just you can't get bent out of shape about it because you literally have no choice. You just have to roll with it. I'm gonna blow out his tires. I'm gonna blow up his car. It's fine. We can be in the zone here. Where are you at? Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, we gotta reload this shit. Hang on. Is he here? Did he go in here? I feel like he's like right outside. He's just like crouching around. Hello? Where did he go? Did he just go this way? He probably skeeted down here. Oh, I just realized I'm not blocking the minimap. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Where are they at? Oh, he's over there. Can I get him from here with the laser? Shit, this is about to collapse on me. Oh, he's got a fucking purple bouncy thing. Throw spear or attack? Shit. What was I talking about? Sorry, I got distracted by the thing I'm actually doing right now. Anyway, yeah, Euro time zone's awesome. I miss it. I miss hanging out with Brit Bongs. Look at the time. It's Bong 30. Alright. I'm not gonna fuck with the armored car, but I'm gonna get this motorcycle because I need to get the fuck out of here. I like how... I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. I need to get out of here. Okay, 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 okay. Get over. Oh my god, they're all here. I mean, well, yeah, we're down to 7 people. Wait. Got him. Okay, who else? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it. What else we got? We got this shit. Got a fucking sniper rifle. Where's he at? Where's he at? Hello? Alright, make sure we're reloaded. I hear shit. What is that? What is that? Also, let me bring the mini map thing up. Oh shit. Got him. Oh, that was a bot. Okay. I don't know where my minimap cover went. I'll have to scroll through OBS. Is there someone hiding in there? No. Oh, there might be someone in there. We gotta watch the bushes. Okay, we're good. Alright, we're down to the last four. Blake, hello. Sorry, I was yapping about, like, everything under the sun, and then I realized, oh, I'm like 2 kills away from the end. From winning. Oh, they're fighting each other. We need a third party this shit. Where are they? They're like in there. Oh fuck. Go! We need to get in there and butt fuck them before they know what's going on. You probably heard that. Where is he? I hate this shit. Fuck me. I didn't know you could spam it like that. Usually they charge it up and do one big hit.
In there and butt fucking.
Yeah, the bat is really good. I didn't know they could spam it like that. I've never tried that. He really got me there. God damn it. I think I've won about 5 times this this chapter so far. That was really close though. That's embarrassing. Oh, fuck you. Stop doing your fucking emote. Automod stopped and TTS kept going. Yeah, I need to figure out how to change that. If I can, like, limit it with Automod. But I would approve that anyway, because I said it on stream. Anything I say on stream, I'm just gonna... You can just say it. Alright, where's my, Where's my fucking... There it is. Mini-map cover. There we go. Whew. You were playing an hour ago? Let's go. Hello, how are you? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. I'm off today because I'm helping a friend. But they're doing all right now, so I'm just kind of having some downtime right now. I may have to go if they need me, but for now, I think they're doing all right. The bat is so OP. It can be, yeah. In the hands of a skilled user, the bat is pretty nasty. I miss the hammer. I miss the fantasy hammer. Oh, you don't get to hear the Miku. So my taunt right now with Kane is the Miku. 1, 2, 3. Miku beam! And he does the Miku beam. Anyway, speaking of having to leave for work, I gotta leave for work. No worries. Take care, Pat. Thanks for dropping in. Good luck. Yep. I'll say hello, Saku. If I didn't already say hello. You head out? Cool. Everyone's going to second shift right now. Let's see. Purchase an item or service from a character. Eliminate players with sniper rifles. Do damage with the assault rifle. Gotta take a nap? No worries. I'm so behind on Fortnite. It's fine. We're only like halfway through the season. I think we're on like week 6 or 7. So you got a while to go. I think you're at work right now, but if you want to jump in the next hour, feel free. I'm kind of caught up on everything now, though, so I only have a couple of, like, outstanding weeklies and stories. The weeklies I don't worry about because, like, I just do them as I do them, and then if I need to, like, poop socket on the last week, I'll just, you know, wrap it up. Sorry, I shouldn't say that. That's so gross. Twister assault rifle? No. Let's hire... Well, no, let's not hire the Night Rose because I'm trying to save up 5,000 gold to... So there's one quest you need to do where where you like buy a 5,000 gold like kit from the specific NPCs that are in like the locked rooms where all the fancy shit is. So I need to save up for that. So I gotta go bust open a couple more vaults. And just get a whole bunch of gold so I can get that mission out of the way. I want the damn gold emote. Yeah, I did enough sneaking while working. Seishun, you read her nothing. Yeah, we don't rat out work friends here in Owen Aeon land in Aeon Automotive Systems. When we're on stream and gaming, you do not. What stays on Twitch, what happens on Twitch stays on Twitch. No, that sounds awful. That sounds really bad. That sounds really bad. Don't ignore me. Just tell me to shut up. Don't deny your gamer heritage. Fill that sock. Oh, no. God. I haven't heard... I'm the only one I've heard say that for, like, years now. I had a friend... I think I was like back in like high school, and he's like, man, you're real poop soccer right now. I'm like, what the fuck is a poop soccer? And then he told me about it, and I was like, oh my fucking god. Literally that South Park episode. Bots. Mom, bathroom. Okay. We got some of that. We got some of this. Oh, let me make you feel old. I described a 14 item to someone as a koosh ball. Yeah, I love koosh balls. Wait, they don't have koosh balls anymore? That there's something wrong with the world when we don't have kids aren't playing with koosh balls. Love me a koosh ball. That sounds so dirty now. When you say that word, you're just like, oh, I love koosh balls. They're like, what? Kids are like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's like new Gooner material. Koosh ball. Ugh. Alright. This bot is like stuck on the... There we go. I gotta get the eliminate players with sniper rifles achievement. All right, let's go. We got the grenade launch. The sticky grenade launcher is honestly one of my favorite weapons. I'm actually really good with it, surprisingly. Wow, tons of gold splash. Holy shit. I'm really good with the sticky grenade launcher. I love like getting sticking it to people and then them running around like freaking out. No idea. They're so fun though. They are. And what happened to Goon, meaning a dumb henchman? The kids are taking so much away from us. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I mean, I will still say like, oh, these goons, as in like, you know, mooks, as in like low level punching bag NPCs and like an RPG, or like goons meaning something awful forum users. But yeah, I mean, to be fair, like that term has been around for actually quite a while. It's just like meme culture didn't catch on until like a year or two ago. But that's been around for like many years, that term. It's just no one wanted to go there. Every few years we get like a new like, well, this has been around forever, but it's finally entered the mainstream parlance, kind of like Cuck did. And then that got ran into the ground within like a day. Same deal. I should stop talking about I'm sorry, you got me. You mechanics, you get me rolling on the sussy things. I need to stop that because I'm seriously thinking like, do I need to like turn on the mature warning for my channel? Like, I need to tone it down a little bit because I don't really want to turn that on. All right, we need to... Oh, it's eliminate players with sniper rifles. Okay. So these mooks up here aren't going to count. Oh, what the fuck? The pump. The pump. Do I want the laser or... I think I want this. As in seminal comic book character, the Goon. What is the design of the Goon? I not think I'm familiar with it, though. If you show me an image of it, I would probably recognize it. Level up. Level up. We're running out of alternate names for henchmen. They're stealing Goon. You can't use Minion without people thinking about the yellow Tic Tacs. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Yeah, true. I know, you say Minion, and I automatically think those things. Somebody else shooting me? Got him. I like Minions unironically. I think Minions are fun. I don't have any beef with Minions specifically. And I'm really not surprised that that part of Despicable Me like kind of took off on its own. It's not surprising considering the design of them. Oh, Koss just sent me a picture of the Goon. Oh, I know that. Yeah, I'm familiar with that. Yeah. Yeah, I've seen that cover art before. Yeah, they just showed me a cover art of the Goon comic. Yeah, I'm pretty familiar with that. Gotcha. Despicable Me 1 and 2 are banger movies. I still haven't seen 2. I saw the first one. I really liked the first one. It was very heartwarming. It was a nice film. And I would, if somebody was like, oh, let's watch the second movie, I'd be like, yeah, sure. Like a Discord watch along. That would be fun. 2 is good. Yeah. It's the same thing with like, I don't know. There's just a bunch of like kids movies that like I skipped over because I was like the wrong age when they came out, or simply like just not in the right like scene of people that would watch those things. So, hang on. Where are they? Like Kung Fu Panda. I didn't see the first Kung Fu Panda, but I did see, I think the second or the third one, where the tiger girl. It's like the story's mostly about the tiger girl, and I thought that was just a very nice film. And I think she and Poe have a very nice relationship. But I watched that entirely without having watched like the first or second one. So I didn't have any like context for it, but it was a good film. I watch any Kung Fu Panda. I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I enjoyed it. What are other like kids movies that I was like, oh, this is surprisingly good? You know, honestly, all right, so there's one. I don't know if this is a hot take still. Maybe it might not be. I don't get Ratatouille. There's so many people who fucking love Ratatouille, and it got so much like critical acclaim at the time. I watched it a few years ago. I didn't get what was so good about it. I actually didn't really like it. I thought it was kind of annoying, actually. It didn't really vibe with me, and I kind of didn't really understand what the message was. Not that every movie needs to have like a message or like a moral or anything, but I didn't really understand like what is the point of this? Like what is the purpose? Like what is like the problem or the resolution, right? It's just kind of like guy gets in a situation where he's like totally over his head, and then his little rat friend like gets him through it. But it's not really like he doesn't really the person doesn't really like learn anything in the end. He just kind of like, yep, his goofy little friend helps him out, and they did it together. Maybe it's like a cooperative friendship kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really get it. If anyone like can enlighten me as to what the point of Ratatouille is, I'd love to hear about it. It's a good series, yeah. Oh, and I need you to use your sparkly catboy magic to make this pivot table work right for me. I could probably do it. I don't know much Excel, but like when I need to do a table, I just Google it and I figure it out. Like it's not that hard. It might be hard depending on the type of content you're trying to shove into it, though. I haven't watched any Kung Fu Panda. You kind of have to put yourself in the mindset that it's not a traditional Pixar movie, but more indie-like movie. Okay. So if you put it in the, like, the indie context of, like, we're making this movie as, like, just a story, and it's, like, art for art's sake, I guess. I kind of understand. I think in reality, it's just, like, it's just one of those movies where it's, like, this isn't for me. It's not bad. It's not a bad movie. It's just, it's not for me, you know? And that's totally cool. And I think we need more of that. We always need more of that. We need more of the, like, if it wasn't made for you, just accept it and move on. But that, it doesn't keep me from going, so, like, why do other people think about it in that way? And what are, like, the certain, like, hallmarks of this that make it enjoyable for them? And, like, what kind of meaning did it have for them? And maybe it just doesn't have to have a meaning. Maybe it's just a goofy little story, you know, which is totally cool. Oh, I watched that on a plane to meet R's parents. It was okay. Yeah, I think that was my thing. It was just like, it was okay. It was okay for what it was. Just really wasn't my vibe, so. Hello? Are you upstairs? Oh, you're here. Oh my god. Wow, you're gonna run like a little bitch? Okay, fine. Fuck off then. Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. I need to find a car. We gotta run. We gotta get out of here. Oh, car. 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 To me, it's a cute little story about how health standards should be ignored if the rat has enough charisma. There you go. That's a great takeaway. If the rat is cool enough, just roll with it. Just roll with it. I don't know. I think I'll wrap it up here. I don't want to keep talking about Ratatouille forever. I think what my takeaway was, I was like, wow, so the guy gets the girl and all this stuff, but it wasn't really him. He didn't get this on his own merit. That's kind of fucked up. that was like my take from it, and that's probably a very negative take. Considering, like, in real life, like, a lot of people don't get, you know, good things happen to people who don't get there on merit, right? Sometimes it's just like, well, I just ended up in this situation and it worked out, and that's cool in itself. So if that's also like a potential message of the story, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I will say that rat was cleaner than most people. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you never know. Like, you go to a restaurant, you never know what's going on in the kitchen. You don't know. You know, health inspections come by, they're scrambling to hide their crimes in a fridge in the back end, and someone's standing guard there trying to keep the health inspector from finding it. You know, it's like, it happens everywhere. It's horrible. I just don't think about it. I'm just like, well, getting food from a restaurant, it's just a gamble that, like, you know, I'm gonna be okay, and it was worth the risk to not make food for myself and have something delicious made by somebody else. So, not that it should be a risk, because there should be the highest standards behind that and regulatory concerns for sure. So, anyway, I don't want to get into that. I don't want to get into regulatory stuff. I'm off work today. I don't need to worry about that right now. Oh my god. It's a shame. I'm like, oh, I want to avoid these, like, not sensitive topics, but topics that are just like, ugh, reality. But it's like the things I'm able to yap about most. It's like I can just keep going on and on. I just don't want people to be like, all right, he's talking about that stupid shit again. I finally found a gold llama. So I've been playing this season for like 7 weeks now. Haven't found a single gold llama. That was the first one I've seen. That's fucked up, honestly. Epic Fortnite gaming. Hello, cat. I love how I have so many kitty cats that follow me. I have Cat Koneko, my DDR lady, who shows up on Friday nights. Love her. I have Kisumiri, my other cat, and then I have so many other cats. I have cats and casses out the wazoo. At this point, there's so many cats and casses in my life. There's so many of you, and I love you all dearly. Everyone whose name starts with a K, I just want to pick you all up and squish you and smooch you. I want to smooch you. I want to smooch you right on the lips. Mwah, 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 mwah. Sorry, deep cut there. Deep cut from a fellow VTuber. I saw a picture of a restaurant that hid the D health inspection notice in their window by using it as a letter in a window ad for a special. No, that should be criminal. That's fucked up. To even have the D in your window, you might as well just shut the thing down and like reopen when you can get that like A. That's fucked up. It's clever. It's like evilly clever, but I fucking hate it. I fucking hate that. When I go to Manhattan and like Brooklyn and stuff and like New York City in general, I've never eaten anywhere. Smooching. Yeah, smooching. I've never eaten anywhere that had less than an A, so I've always seen. Oh, here we go. We can get it. Why would I? Do I really want to spend all my money doing this right now, though? I think I'll do it next time we drop in. I'll do it. Yeah. All right. Let's This is already cracked open. Did they already open the? Yeah, they already opened this. Okay, so we maxed out our gold. Oh, look at that. Free legendary assault rifle. Hell yeah. You can't see me. Ooh. I decided to do that right when somebody was like coming in. Oh, it's a bot. If he's using the pickaxe, it's a fucking bot. Come on, nerd. You fucking nerd. John Cena! Wearing the cute Hope skin, though. I love that Hope skin. She's so cute with the cat ears. Like wife material. Kale, hello. You got that dog in you. I do. I'm such a little traitor to my cat people. What an idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Oh, a rift launcher. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. All right. Pretty good stuff. Am I the wolf? Oh. There we go. Knockback enemies you sprint into also increases sprint speed. Hell yeah. Oh, we're down to the last two here. Okay, he's trying to take me out. Take me out. I'm gonna die. He's like right on my dick right now. Hold on. No! Fuck again? Oh, so fucking close. Fuck. Oh well. I'm getting real close in these matches. Surprising. I'm like not paying attention at all. I'm just running around yapping to you guys about kids movies. Next round, we'll see. We'll see. It'd be cool to get a dub on stream. Have I ever gotten a dub on stream?
We love Big Berry Catboy boyfriend.
That's adorable. I gotta save that one. I gotta say we love Big Berry Catboy boyfriend. Nice try. Next round, yeah. God, you guys have no idea. I have so much I want to spend on right now. I gotta budget properly. I have so much art I want to commission. Both spicy and wholesome. So I've been working on the gallery page on my website so I can start doing scabs because like I need more art. I need more art. I'm just like I've been streaming almost a year and I've only commissioned like a handful of pieces and I'm like this is This is unacceptable. This is unacceptable. I need more. We need more art. I'm running out of schedule art too. I appreciate all the fan art everyone's done for me. It's saved my ass so many times from like my weekly schedule. But there's I can't like keep reusing like the same art, right? So, and it's not really just about the schedule. It's like I want to give back, right? I want to give you guys like awesome art from artists that like I respect and love and want to see more of. All right, what are we doing for missions here? We're getting pretty low. There's all these like Mortal Kombat quests, but everyone drops in there and it's just like you're just fucked. Like you just die instantly. And I don't like it, but if I'm gonna go for these Mortal Kombat quests, I have to go to this area here. Maybe if I drop in like here, get a gun, and then see who's left at the end of it, we can do that. Also, I have full gold now, so I can actually drop in here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go purchase a deluxe outlaw character service, and then like I'm almost done with robbing the vaults and eliminating bosses and guards. So that's so real, yeah. But yeah, there's a couple of not safe for work artists I really want to commission. I just haven't been able to do it yet because I know that their prices are, you know, like very reasonable for the art they provide. But it's like, yeah, I gotta keep it within my budget. AMR, hello, thank you so much for the raid. How are you? Nice to see you. I'm glad I'm able to stream in EuroTZ, so that you can drop in on me. Thank you so much for the raid. How did your stream go? If you got a raid and run, no worries. No worries. They're all running down there already. Fucking hey, man. Let's see. What do you have? Here we go. Got him. Raid, shield wall. Raid, shield wall. Let's go. Let's go. How are you? Very nice of you to drop in. We're just playing some Fortnite today. I took the day off from work because I'm helping a friend. But they're doing all right at the moment, so I can kind of like do my own thing and stream for a little bit. If you do play Fortnite, if you watch a Fortnite stream for a couple hours like this one, you can earn a little truck emote. Yeah, if you link up your Epic account, your Twitch account, just link that up and you get a cute little emote. I'm actually gonna have to go watch somebody after this, unless they treat like a creator a streamer playing the game as like part of that. But I think I literally have to go watch somebody else play Fortnite for 2 hours. I'm wondering if any of my friends want to play Fortnite, so I don't have to just go watch somebody random. There is like 1 or 2 VTubers I follow that do like a regular Fortnite stream. So I'll have to pop in on them, but it's only for like the next like 4 days, and then they switch it up again. It's like a Twitch Rivals event. It's like a lead up in. Oh no, we got an ad break. It happened just after AMR read in. Twisties, hello. Nice to see you too. So for my race fans, I've been watching the practices for the Japanese Grand Prix this weekend. Oh my god, that's some crazy shit. I don't want to spoil it for anybody if you don't want spoilers, but like, man, last night had a lot of red flags. Had a lot of red flags. This season is kind of wild. There's like so much shit happening. Yuki in the Red Bull now. It's not big spoilers, but like he looks like he's getting comfortable in it. I think he looks more comfortable in it than Liam did by a long shot, which is good. You know, it's like a lot of us really think that Yuki should have been in that car in the first place. For multiple reasons. They chose poorly. I feel bad for Liam though, because it really broke him. There was a really nice lead-in when he got to the paddock in Japan at Suzuka. Because he's back with Arby's now. He's back with Racing Bulls. And he was with that team prior to going to Red Bull. And the team like had like a sign. They were like, welcome back. They're all standing in the paddock when he came in. Gave him a hug, and you could tell like he was really touched and like he really needed that. So that was just such a sweet
a sweet thing to say. I love those moments in F1, like the really like heart touching moments. Hello, Len. Hello. New race. Yeah, we're at Monza now. So I'm doing the stamp rallies once per quarter. So we're done with Watkins Glen. Folk and Seishun knocked it out of the park and got five achievements for that. So this one is going to run from April 1st to the end of June. So you get 3 months to earn as many stamps as you can. And technically, if I streamed every single day, you could earn up to like 90 stamps in total. You could get the racetrack like at least 8 times. But you know, I'm on a good not streak, but like I'm on a good like plan right now where I'm doing like 5 streams a week, which is like probably about as good as I can do without like feeling pretty burned out. I don't really know what burnout feels like yet because I haven't gotten there. Oh, I'm right back where I was. What am I doing? I'm like fucking around here. Sorry. Yeah, anyway. So yeah, I'm really happy with like my 5 streams a week. I really think, you know, taking Tuesday off is a smart idea because Tuesday just seems so competitive in the time zone I stream in. Like I like every time I stream on Tuesdays, like I can tell like there's really not a lot of people that are available so for to come watch. So it's a good day to kind of take a breather, get some work done and all that, and still leaving Saturday. Yeah, self-care Tuesday. Yeah, so Tuesday. Self-care is a Tuesday. And then Saturday, leaving Saturday open for touching grass is really good too. So I'm really happy with my schedule. I love doing like racing Thursdays and DDR Fridays. Sometimes I struggle with feeling like it's limiting. Like, oh, I only have so many other days in the week to do like the variety games I want to play. But I think that's just the case of streaming in general. Like you just don't have enough time to just play everything you want, right? And it's good because then you'll always have something to kind of fall back on, right? If you have like, well, we haven't played this game yet, right? It's good to have like a queue of stuff that you want to get to rather than running out of things, because I feel like probably a lot of like career streamers who do it like all day for like 8 hours, like they run out of stuff regularly. I think that's why you run into so many streamers that do like react content and just like they're all kind of reacting to each other in a big circle jerk, which is boring as fuck, because they run out of things, right? And it still pulls in numbers. Because, I don't know, kids like React content for some reason. I think it's fucking horrible. I give some people a pass because it's just like, well, what else are they going to do, right? Like, that's their thing. So. What? Did he just... We're gonna take out that bike so we can't use it. There we go. Okay, where are you? Come on, come out. Oh, did he go over here? Did he steal that car? He's gone. I want to blow out the tires. Oh, did they already do the, oh, they already blew the vault. Okay. Is this a full one? The jug. It's the Patware. It's the Patware. Let's see. Pick up some bars. Now that we're poor again, we need to pick up some bars. I straight up jorking it, and by it, let's just say I mean someone else's content. I also dislike reaction content. Yeah. There's like, occasionally I'll click on something on YouTube where it's just like, like tribal people from like this part of the world watch like educational content from like well-known, like experts in their field. And sometimes that stuff is interesting because I like to hear like, I don't know, I just kind of like to see like the illumination that happens on people's faces where they go, wow, I never like thought of that. It's kind of like the celebration of like knowing something you didn't before. But when it comes to like, if I don't know if it's kind of pushed in a in more of a negative way or more of a like what's the word? Like, not exposure, but like exploitive. Yeah, if it's more of an exploitive way, I don't want to watch that shit. Like, it gives me like a really uneasy feeling, and I get like anxious about it. So anything exploitative, I don't fuck with. I don't think that's good. Everything has to be consensual, and they have to have full knowledge of like what they're getting into. Surgeon General's warning: do not chug the Patware. Chugging the Patware has been linked to getting nasty. Ooh, I should record that. Me going nasty. Here, let's add it. Nasty. That's a good one. I think sometimes I just say things weird because I just grew up watching like nothing but cartoons for like 10 years. It's just programming my small catboy brain with just commercials and cartoons. And then anime. And then anime, like the progression of like cartoon infusion into brain, doing nothing but watching TV all day for years on end, and then not doing nothing but watching anime for years on end. And that's why I'm such a sussy little baka. If you do that, you also need nasty. Nasty. Okay. Nasty. That's cute. The only reaction type content I'll watch is when it's actually someone knowledgeable in what the video is about and can expand on or help make sense of the original video. Rando's just sitting there going, whoa, that's crazy. It's worthless. Yeah, it's worthless. I think, so some of the best stuff, and I don't watch it that much. It's like, the stuff from like, I think Wired does it. I think Wired does like, oh, we've got like a well-known professional, and they're going to talk about what they're seeing in like film, that like what the media, what like film media interprets like their job or their certain skill set as, and then talk about it and like critique it, or talk about like why it's actually like surprisingly accurate or surprisingly inaccurate. Those kinds of things are actually interesting because you learn more about what those person's experiences are in their field. So any of those are actually probably the most interesting to me. Using that type of content to like basically lure people in to watch the video, but then come out on the other end with like a good understanding or better understanding of what that job or skill set or career or experience entails. So it's like educational for me, and it's not simply going, Mr. Beast laughed at a thing, you know, or whatever the fuck. I don't even think Mr. Beast does React content. Who's like the biggest douchebag React streamer? Is that like XQC? Is that what that guy does? I don't know what he does. I think he does like gambling and React content. It's like the worst shit ever, but he's like the biggest streamer of all time or something. He just seems like a fucking loser. All I know about him is that like whenever Ludwig hosts an event, he always invites XQC, and then XQC never shows up to it. And I don't know if it's like a bit or a meme, or if it's just like, well, we hope we get him to come like 1 out of every 10 times because like we need his viewership for like money. I've never watched, but yeah, I think XQC is who you would be talking about with React content. Okay. Anyway, I should stop talking shit about other streamers. That's very unprofessional. I get a little like, really, we're doing React content? Like, just shut the stream off if that's all you can do. The people I give passes to are people like Iron Mouse, right? Like, people that are like, well, literally my only link to the outside world is my streaming, and it's without it, it's like miserable, right? And I think those people, you know, people who are disabled, people who are limited in what they can do, have every right to do whatever kind of content they want to do, as long as it's, like legal and consensual and all that other stuff, right? So I will admit, it's been fun watching the clips of Henya discovering AVG, and yeah, with VTubers, it kind of is like a little different, where it's just like, I don't know, it's kind of a different perspective. on like that type of stuff, and like how depending on the talent, right? Sometimes it is just like, well, like Henya's fucking adorable, right? You want to see Henya being adorable. That's just one more way to see her see her being like fucking cute as shit. But I'm just speaking like broadly in general. Yeah, React content is just pretty worthless. There's always exceptions, right? There's always exceptions. All right, there's somebody up here. We're getting down to the top 10 here. I do love that this has like a thermal sight on it. This Tommy gun. It makes no sense. It should not be this accurate, but it is. We're going to kind of hide here. This is really active territory here. I never liked AVGN though. That was that era of YouTube that was, or the start of that era of YouTube that was just like, no, I'm not. I can't deal with this. He set a standard though for content though. Like he had production value to his stuff. And having like a brand and a theme is actually like kind of a big deal, because back then I don't think many people were doing the like doing that kind of like, I am a brand, this is my persona, and this is what I do. I think people were just like, I'm a kid reviewing anime in his parents' basement, and like they didn't really have anything other than that. And then the level of quality slowly rose, the bar slowly went up as people found out like, what do I need to do to get people interested in what I'm doing? And then making money off of it too. Oh fuck, I'm dead. I'm dead. No, I'm not. I got a skyline. I used to watch all the time, but after he did the movie, it was clear he was just doing it because he didn't want it to end. Yeah, well, sometimes you're trapped in that. As your career, you're trapped into that. You're like, oh shit, I have to keep this up. So I feel bad, right? I feel bad for everyone who's like, damn, I don't know what else I can do. I have to keep doing this forever. Now he doesn't even write it himself anymore. I mean, yeah, like at a certain point, it's just like you've done everything and you're out of ideas. You're only human, right? And it's like, if you want to keep it going, what do? You hire people to do it for you, right? So you have time to be the personality. I think I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that in general. As long as like you still want to keep doing creative endeavors in other ways. Like I think my thoughts on that are just like, it's fine to have people work for you and do those things for you, as long as you're like still like, okay, now I get to go do this thing that I really want to do. But if you're just phoning it in, I mean, you know, it's like you're still, and you're still successful. It's like, yeah, not really what I would do, not really what I would want to do. But I'm also not in that situation, so I can't really speak. It's hard. It's a hard thing to like talk about because it's sort of like you don't know what that's like for those people. I think all you can really say is like, is the content still for you? Great. If it's not, all right, time to move on. You're gonna live forever. I am gonna live forever. I'm gonna be a VTuber forever. Yeah, there's at least one interesting video essay on him, I think, from Folding Ideas. I'm also not like a big video essay guy. I don't really sink a lot of time into that stuff. I don't really know why. I think it's just like I'm not super interested in it. I'd rather go read. I'd rather go read about it. I think I have an aversion to watching a lot of videos on topics like that. I would really rather just read about it from a good writer, a good journalist. Like if you link me a Mother Jones article, I will eat that shit up. If you link me a video on the same topic, I'm probably not going to watch it. That's just how it is. Fuck. He got me. He really got me there. I think he had a mythical shotgun or something. Oh. I like them, but it's hard for me to dedicate the time. Yeah, like, so there was that, like, H-Bomber guy. I didn't know who he was. That H-Bomber guy video about, like, creators who steal ideas and plagiarize. And it was, like, a big hullabaloo. And, like, it was, like, a 3.5-hour video, and I was like, I don't have time for that. I don't want to spend the time watching that. Give me the rundown, and if I'm interested enough, I'll go read about it. So, like, I talked with a friend who watched the whole thing. And in a car trip together, they basically just talked to me about it. So I got to hear like the whole deal, and I trust their perspective and opinions because they align with mine. So I got the gist of it, and at the end I was kind of like, well, I'm glad we were able to talk about that, and I didn't have to watch a video on it. Because honestly, like, hearing about that stuff, like, I'm not shocked at all. That stuff does not shock me in whatsoever. Meanwhile, I watched a 4-hour dissertation on the invisible walls in Mario 64. H-Bomber guy is unhinged in the best way. Yeah. I wouldn't know because, like, I don't watch him, but I guess I appreciate people that can deep dive into those topics and really do their homework and research and come away and can confirmedly say, well, these people, like, these specific people are doing this, and you need to be, and you may want to be aware of that, depending on if you want to make a decision on if you support their content or want to see them even on a platform to begin with, right? You know, because it's just like, I don't know, state of the world right now. It's like everyone gets away with everything. Nobody gets in trouble. Everyone steals shit, and it seems like, you know, there's a certain subset, a shrinking subset that goes, that's fucking horrible. They should not be allowed to do that. And the rest of people just shrug and go, whatever, and just allow them to keep being shitlords. So I'm not joking about the video length either. The guy would have a PhD in Mario 64 if that was the thing. That also gets me on the, like, I start thinking about that, and I'm just like, how much of your life have you wasted? Not you watching the video, but people, like, deep diving into those topics. Like, how much of your life have you dedicated to this, right? You know, like, is it really worth it for, like, one video game? I mean, if you really love it, I can't tell somebody, like, oh, it's not worth it, but, like, man, what else have you done, right? I don't know. It's such a debate in my mind all the time. It's always a debate of, like, am I spending too much time on this one thing when I could be doing so many other things and doing a little bit of everything and being a well-rounded individual who has many different experiences, or just focusing on a few things and being very good at that, but also, like, not knowing a lot either, or knowing a lot about one thing and very little about a lot of other things. I'm more of like I like a general knowledge and a learning about a little bit of everything, and I really value a hang on, this guy. I really value, like, a liberal arts education that gives you, like, a little taste of the humanities and everything to do with, like, you know, what I would consider to be, like, a rounded education. That's very important to me. So when like, Europeans and Brits, they get very much like why would you ever take a literature course if you're going to be studying engineering? I'm like, because humans aren't just one thing. Humans should have, like, a broad knowledge of a lot of things to be, like, a person that has a broad perspective and has, like, a willingness to learn about stuff and enjoy the world for what it is, because it's like your entire life is not your career. Your career should be the thing that gets you to what you actually want to do. It's money. Like, the career is what we have to do in a modern capitalist society to, like, survive. And just surviving and being good at surviving is kind of fucking boring, right? For a human being. I don't know. I have a certain perspective on life, and that's just kind of my perspective. So, and you're allowed to not like the things you're being forced to learn, right? Like, I fucking hate math. I couldn't stand doing math. I failed out of, like, calculus classes because I just didn't want to do it. I was just like, this is shit. I don't like this. I'm not gonna learn it because it's fucking stupid. And then I excelled in, like, writing and you know, the creative stuff because it's fascinating to me. History, fascinating. Literature, fascinating. You know, the study of people, other people in general, is fascinating. Logic and mathematics, if I can't apply it to something that, like, a project or a fun thing I want to do, I just don't care. I don't care. Like, it holds no interest to me. It's not interesting in the slightest, and I just do not have the drive to even want to attempt it. So, but you know, I still think that, yeah, people should be made to take some math courses. Probably less than they require, but in general. Anyway, that's my TED talk on education. Thanks for coming. I'm probably through a 45-minute video on a specific bug in a niche fighting game. Oh my god. How can you make that much content on, like, one thing? I don't understand. I struggle with, like, talking about one topic for, like, 5 minutes. Even if I'm knowledgeable about it, I'm just like, well, talking about a lot of this stuff is actually pretty boring, and most people probably already know this anyway, so I'm just going to gloss over the finer details because it holds no interest. I mean, he's able to make videos on it for a living, so it's working for him. Yeah, exactly. Yep, I agree. It's pretty legit, right? So, and that's better than, like, it's better being your own boss and doing stuff like that than working for something that you do not give a shit about, right? Like working in, like, financial industry, or working in, like, you know, anything to do with, like, tech that you don't fuck with. Like, that can be soul crushing, because it's just like, yeah, I'm good at this thing, but, like, it doesn't mean anything to me. It doesn't give me a good feeling at the end of the day. If your 4-hour videos about Mario 64 give you a good feeling, more power to you. 100%. I got enough of the tism that I mostly fixate on my own narrow areas of interest, though I try to accept that it's limited and keep my mind open to other topics. That's a great way to approach it. And yeah, it's like, depending on what things affect you on a mental level, right? And, like, what your focuses are, you know, you just gotta like do what you can do and do what you gotta do. So I don't think I will ever understand that on a personal level, but I can accept that that is what it is, and just, like, respect people who, you know, that's just what they do, right? That's, you know, that makes their life good. They get enjoyment out of life by focusing on those things and maybe not being able, or it's difficult to kind of go outside of certain things. Listen, there was a lot of history and context involved. I know. I'm being very blunt about my feelings, and I'm not trying to, like, disrespect anybody when I talk about this stuff. It's just like it's part of me, like, trying to talk through it and work through it and understand, like, why do people do this, right? How can I understand those people better when it's, like, a thing that I'm just like, why would you fixate on this thing for, like, thousands and thousands of hours, you know? But you could say the same for me about, like, oh, well, why do you play so many video games? Why do you spend so much time on, you know, streaming? Why do you do that? Like, anyone can come in and say that. Yeah, I don't feel like you're yucking my yum at all. Yeah, I don't, and I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. I like, again, I'll always say, like, you like that, you enjoy that, keep at it. I just, like, if it's not my thing, I'm just curious more than anything. I'm like, why is it? Why do you have enjoyment out of it, but I don't, you know? And that's more of a self-exploration item rather than, like, putting any sort of, like, blame or onus on anybody else, right? So I think it's nice to talk about those things in a respectful context. Because I'm very much an analytical person. I'm always trying to, like, analyze people and think, like, hey, what if I said this in this situation? How can I best, like, you know, how can I best, like, collaborate and, like, communicate with this person in a way that we can meet, like, on the same level? And what do they need? You know, what do they need from me? And how can we, like, come to terms on certain things? And how can we understand each other better? I just think, like, humans are very fascinating. Humans are extremely fascinating. I think that's what it comes down to. And, like, being able to, like, kind of, like, try and use your empathy to put yourself in their shoes. And what really throws me off is when I'm like, I don't know what it would be like to be in their shoes. I can't really understand thinking that way, right? A lot of shower thoughts happen. All right, they're over there. It's also important to remember that other people cannot like the things you like, and it doesn't devalue it at all. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like stay in your lane. Stay in your lane, like, right? Like, sometimes you just have to say, like, well, we just have to accept that, like, we don't like each other's stuff. I think you also have to be in a good state of mind too, and you have to have. I'll just throw some thermite at this guy and hope he just. Wow, he, like, walked right into it. cool bot. Cool bot. Hang on. Oh, wait. I got this. There we go. Yeah, I think state of mind helps too. Like, in order to, I wouldn't say put up, in order to, like, have a good mindset where you can say, okay, we agree to disagree, and you can like that, and I can like that. You also have to have people around you that also like the same things you do. Because if you're the only one who likes that thing and nobody else likes it, you feel very pressured and alone. If you can't kind of share at least some experiences together of a mutual thing, and that's where like the lizard tribal brain comes in, where you go like, I need to find my people who think like me. So like you kind of need both. You need the people who, like, you know, they vibe with you and they like the same things you do. Hopefully to a moderate extent and not an extreme extent, like when we get into like fandoms that are hyper obsessed with like one thing. But then like the more you have of that, it sort of balances out like the other perspectives where you're like, okay, well, you don't like the thing I like, and I'm okay with that because like we can still be friends and not be on that level. I'm not talking about like controversial topics that are like, yeah, that's like you're denying human rights. Like that is not acceptable ever. I'm talking about like just, you know, just stupid, like, I like this piece of media and you don't like it, and you don't like it for reasons that are not like, well, the creator is a shitlord or it's, you know, something else controversial. But yeah, I think you just need both. You need to have people that you can vibe with in your life in order to keep yourself in a good state of mind. This is a real rambly Owen shower thoughts ramble right now. This is the Zatsu content right here. Fortnite is basically a Zatsu stream. I hope you're enjoying this because like I feel like everyone's just like left at this point. Get me on another topic. Get me on something else. Oh fuck. Hang on. I'm just putting myself out there right now. I'm just getting myself shot. I'm taking it. I'm taking it like a good cat boy. Right in the face. All right, let's load up on shields. I'm trying to think of like topics I've been like kind of interested in lately that aren't just like stream things. Got him. Was that the one that was shooting at me from all the way over there? Was he the one who was trying to take me out? I think it might have been. This is fine. It's a topic I also have thoughts on. Yeah, no worries. Cool. I'm glad. Sometimes I worry that like, because I want to be a better Zatsu streamer, I want to be able to like yap. But I don't want to like drive people away with my opinions either, right? Because I try not to be too opinionated like publicly, like on socials and stuff, because I don't see a lot of value in it for myself. I get more opinionated when I'm in like small groups, like streaming or in chats and stuff. But even then, I'm trying to be like very measured in that, you know. I don't want to be an asshole. I don't want people to think like I'm uncompromising or something. Come on. Got him. Woo! That was sick. Oh, I think I got something there. I saw like first blood or something. I completed one of the Sub-Zero missions. Good. That was like well worth it. Okay. Let's get this. Let's get this. That's good. Oh, shit. Out of here. I love that rift gun. That's so good. Let's get out of here. Like how it's problematic that people base their self-identity on the things they like. That is a huge issue. Yeah. That's a big problem. I think it's like, a lot of it is just younger folks don't know who they are. And some of us figure it out a lot sooner than others. And I think a lot of that does have to do with the education and paying attention to like what's in front of you and what's going on in the world, and like really kind of understanding your worldviews and what like a human being should be, and what those values are, and how you can apply those values to your life and the people around you. And that kind of leads into, this is all like pseudo, like me just thinking out loud stuff, but that kind of leads into like why I value like the well-rounded education and knowing a lot about the world and things like that, because that becomes who you are. Like those things that you learn and you think about, and you make those a part of yourself and your core beliefs. And having a set of core beliefs that are, you know, whatever they may be, really is who you are as a person. You know, and that comes from like what you learn, your personal experiences, what you've been brought up with, and all that stuff. That is your personality. And I think that a lot of young folks may not have quite as many experiences, or may not have that drive or that interest of learning about things that interest them, or become too fixated on one thing, and they go, wow, I love this thing and I really want to fit in with this group, and that's going to be my entire identity because I know I love this and I'm just going to stick with it. You just got to make sure that you're not going too hard into that, and that you leave yourself open to other experiences and other like avenues of learning and media and things that you enjoy, right? A broad perspective, I guess. So that someone disliking the thing turns into an attack on them in their mind. Yeah, if only if it was just younger folks. I know. I say younger folks because that's like who I think about. I think like, you know, early teens to early 20s, you know, people that are very impressionable, but it continues. It continues. I know it does. Like, this is a kind of a classical nerd subculture issue, because especially in the absence of strong social connections, you're desperately casting about for something to hang on to. Yeah. And then you may never get a chance to grow past it. Yeah. That's a problem, Cost, I have with like certain fandoms, or at pretty much any fandom on the extreme end. You know, like looking at, like, I'll just say it, looking at Pokemon and seeing all these adults in their 30s complain about whatever the next game is, the direction of the company, and it's just like, are you really still like so fixated on this thing that you're willing to like cry and scream and throw your weight behind this? It's like, it's kind of sad, right? Whereas I just take it as like, well, I enjoyed that for a time and I still enjoy it, but I just don't feel the need to obsess over it. And I don't feel the need to like say such harsh things about, you know, the people behind the scenes who work on it. It's just kind of disturbing that people go so far in their anger about something. And it's like, do they have, I always wonder, it's like, do they have control over their emotions? Do they see these things and they just like instantly react because they're just so on edge that they really can't control their emotions on it, and they have to act out because they're just, you know, in such a state that they're just unable to control it? I don't know. I think it depends on the person, right? And I think it's like there's a lot of outside influence where people like drum up hate for stuff, and they kind of like knowingly or unknowingly prey on those emotions of people who may feel very passionately about something, and then stir them up into a fervor that like they really wouldn't be stirred up otherwise, but they're vulnerable, you know? So it's very complicated. But again, I said, like, humans are fascinating, and this is the stuff I love to think about and ruminate over. I don't know. I think there's a fine line. Like, definitely there's the knee-jerk reactionary anger, but there's also valid criticism from an audience that's matured and is looking for things that match their own growth. That's, yeah, I debate over that, because, like, in some cases, I feel like some things really are just meant for kids. And, like, once, not that, like, you outgrow things, but, like, you need to understand that you are not the audience for that thing anymore. Your life experiences have pushed you to a point where really that's not made for you. You are not the audience, and you really just need to accept that. And I think criticism is fine up to a point. At a certain point, it's just like, come on. Come on. Can we move on already? I don't know. Pokemon stuff leaves a bad taste in my mouth. All the whining about I want every single Pokemon in the game before it comes out. It's just like I've heard enough of it. The Star Wars fandom really like I'm kind of ashamed to say that I do love Star Wars. I still love Star Wars. It was a big part of my childhood. I read all the extended universe books. I was like really into it. And then like after the misogynistic like Gamergate bullshit that happened after the new movie started coming out was just like, I'm done. I'm out. Like, I still love Star Wars, but I just don't engage with those kinds of people at all. I don't engage with fandoms in general. Mass Effect, once Mass Effect 3 came out and there's a ton of outrage over that, I was like, wow. I think that was really the thing that pushed me over the edge, and I went, nope. I don't want to associate with a fandom anymore. I don't want to hear anything these people have to say. It's just outrageous. It's just outrageous. Like, people just became outrageous. It's just a mob mentality that I do not want to be a part of. The last thing I kind of got, like, annoyed over was, like, the Voltron show animation. Because I actually really enjoyed that, and that was a great, like, it was a great, like, young adult, like, property. And they had, like, so much going for it. And then the last, like, 3 seasons, they just kind of, like, pissed it all away. And I don't really know why. If they, creatively, they were just, like, struggling to understand, like, what to do at that point. And how to, like, write the characters and things like that. And I'm like, well, at the end of that, I was like, well, that's a shame, but, you know, that's whatever. You just move on. You enjoyed, like, a good portion of it. And then, you know, it didn't end up the way you wanted to, but, like, you know, it's not a big deal. It doesn't spoil the whole thing. I think that's the thing is, like, people who are really into a piece of media, I think there's this common perspective that says, like, if it doesn't end perfectly, the entire thing was ruined and it's a flaw. And I think that's an unfortunate way to feel, because, like, you know, I look back at, like, Game of Thrones even, and I'm like, wow, the first, like, 4 or 5 seasons were really fucking good. Like, really fucking good television. And I can still look back on that and say that was great, even if the last, like, couple of seasons sucked. I really enjoyed the first 4 seasons, and I would still recommend people watch it if they haven't, because I'm like, that's good acting, that's good television, that's good writing, and that is a piece of art, like those first few seasons. And there's so much worthwhile, so many worthwhile stories and things to take away from that. So I would still say, like, people should watch something like Game of Thrones, that even though the ending sucked, you should still do it, right? That's just my perspective. Where is this turd? Where's this butthole? Where are you at? Let's go! Miku Miku Beam! 2, 3, ready? Miku Miku Beam! I have to disable it because it's copyrighted. Let's go. Get that. We got that dub, mechanics. We got that dub. Hell yeah. I'm having fun yapping about stupid fandom shit. Playing Fortnite. Let me scroll up. I was missing some stuff in that last bit. Let me drink some water too. Definitely, it's a waste to get hot about it. Yeah, I definitely get that. Yeah, it's why I always think twice before talking about liking Undertale. Because the fandom for that, I don't think I even need to say anything more. Yeah, when I heard about, like, the needle incident at a con in, like, Taiwan, I was like, wow, okay. That's fucked up. That the needle, the needle in the cookie thing, that's fucked up. That's so fucked up. Way to go. Thank you. That was a big dub there. What did I get? The Slurp Crash Test Cuddler. Oh, that's a cool... I like that spray. That's a cool spray. That's sick. Cool. All right, what's next? What haven't we gotten yet? Oh, we got more Mortal Kombat missions. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, we still have to hit 7 more players with the ice slide. Damage players at the pit. Defeat Scorpion while carrying Sub-Zero's combat kit. I think you have to be, like, the first one to land there to do that. Pull different enemy players with the Scorpion Spear. I can do that. collect a weapon at the dead pool. It's called the dead pool for a reason. We can do that. Land near enemy players at the start of different matches. Easy. Damage players within 5 seconds after pulling them with Scorpion Spear. Heal yourself and an opponent simultaneously with a med miss grenade. I kind of like that. Friendship. Fatality. Babality. Animality. Friendship. Mortal Kombat was one of those games that kind of like blew me away as a kid. I was like, wow, the graphics on this are insane. Very, very gory, though. I wasn't prepared for the gore, but I got used to it pretty quick. What else we got? Just the usual milestones. Just keep playing. Tracked quests, Mortal Kombat, story. All right, so I've done all the story stuff. I only have like a couple of outlaw quests to do still. I guess I'll try and rob a vault if I can. We'll try and do Mass Meadows. What do I need to do at Mass Meadows? Hold on. It was like collect a weapon at the dead pool. What did it say? Collect a weapon at the dead pool. Okay. But yeah, like, as someone who enjoys criticizing media, it makes me sad when people just get mad instead of engaging with it thoughtfully. Yeah, because it's not like I'm trying to be a shit about it. What I also don't like is people that, like, they think they're engaging thoughtfully with it, but what they're really trying to do is, like, logic in horrible views to make it seem, like, valid in some way. Or the people who think they have a lot of knowledge about what's going on behind the scenes, but like how they would never know because they're not actually working at that company. That's the kind of shit that drives me insane. People who have thoughts on like, well, they should run the company this way, or this team should do this thing this way. It's like, you don't fucking work at the company. How would you like, why would you even like say these things out loud, right? Like your opinion has like no validity whatsoever in any respect. So that is the kind of shit that actually pisses me off. It's when people they get a little bit of data about what may be going on the inside, and then they have elaborate opinions about how things should be done. That kind of stuff, I shut that shit down so fast. I'm like, I don't want to hear it. Fuck off. Fuck off. I just think it's neat. Yeah, what works, what doesn't. Just don't play the SNES Mortal Kombat where they decide white was a good sensor color for blood. Oh no, I didn't even know about that. Hi Olive, hello. We're talking about fandoms. We're talking about my thoughts on people's fandoms and thoughts about media in general, and how I don't want to have any part in it because it just becomes too much, and I just want to enjoy my own things, and I want other people to enjoy their own things and live and let live, you know? As long as you're not hurting anybody, just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy. Or do and never stop making spooge jokes. Gonna kick the spooge out of this guy. No. I'm not putting spooge in the bot. In the Scuffed Owen. Scuffed Owen will never say that. Even if you request it, I'm Xing it off the list. I'm sorry. I think we have some words that come very close to that. I should put now that I've gotten a dub, I'm allowed to put my gamer collar on. We're gonna put the gamer collar on. Let's go. All right, so what is this dead pool? Is it the pond in the middle? Is it the pond in the middle? Collect a weapon at the dead pool. Okay. Is it a pool? Or is it the pond? Because I don't see any weapons there. I'm landing in a bad spot. I need to get over here. By the way, I forgot to ask the other day, but are you exclusively into F1 or other motorsports? I watched IndyCar for a little bit, a couple of years ago, on the weekends, and I have been to an IMSA weekend at Watkins Glen, where I saw some endurance racing, which was really fun. And I've seen a little bit of like feeder series formula. So I loosely follow Ugo Chukwu, who's a McLaren like junior driver. He's an American driver. He's like the son of like an Italian fashion designer and an African supermodel. And he's like he's always got like a sour face on. He's like the coolest kid ever. He's like super fucking tall as well. He's like, I don't think he's like 15 now, 14 or 15. And you see him like he drives for Prema, or he drove for Prema. And he's just like so fucking tall compared to all the other kids that are racing in like the Formula 4 series. It's so funny. But he's a cool kid. I like to see like where he's going. I'd love to see him drive for McLaren one day if he's good enough. I don't know if he's as good as I don't know if he'll be on that level to drive in Formula 1 ever, but I'm curious to see where he goes. So I've been following him for a couple of years now. So sometimes I'll catch a race on YouTube if they're showing it. Some series are just like free to watch on YouTube, which is pretty cool. Endurance racing is amazing. Yeah. I don't want to participate in it from an iRacing capacity. It's not really my thing. But it is cool to watch, especially live. And I watch like Le Mans. I'll watch 24 hours of Le Mans. This guy's gonna fuck me up. Yeah. See, that's why the fucking bat is so lame. It's so lame. To be fair, I've done the same. Well, I haven't spammed it because I didn't know you could spam it like that. But now that seems to be the meta, I guess I'm going to be spamming it. Le Mans was basically a big event in my friend group. Oh, that's awesome. I never knew anyone in my life who was into motorsports. Ever. Like, my family doesn't watch it. None of my family thought it was interesting ever. I only got into F1 because of Drive to Survive during lockdown, like most Americans did. And then from there, I'm like, oh, let's go play iRacing. Let's see what else is out there, you know? Because I followed a streamer at the time that got into iRacing, and there was a league that popped up around him, and that's how I really got into learning about that stuff. So watching F1 during COVID, doing iRacing, and then like getting into stuff like IndyCar. And going to races in real life. I've also been to a little bit of like the amateur like Miata stuff, like SCCA hosted races. I've been to Lime Rock to watch a little bit of Miata racing. That was fun. So yeah, I like stuff. I'm a casual fan. I'm a pretty casual fan. What am I doing? I need to go to the pool, right? The dead pool. Sorry, I got distracted. Miata racing sounds really fun. It is. It's really cool. I love Miatas. I want a Miata. That's my quote-unquote dream car. I want one of the latest generation cars. I think it's the ND series. They're so cool. I think I could get one day if I really scrimped and saved for it. It would just be like paying the insurance on it would really suck. But I hear that if you get an SCCA membership, you get like a big discount on buying it up front. It's like a 10% discount or something, which is crazy. And I don't think it's very expensive to get a membership. Though recently, something they put out was pretty controversial, so I'm kind of pissed off at them. So, but yeah, no time soon. No time soon. I want to put all my money into like streaming and doing like, you know, fun stuff. I mean, not that, yeah, it is fun. It's fun having a nice car, but you know what I mean. I don't want any of this shit. Oh, they're already opening the vault again. Wait, no, that's underground. What? What is going on down there? Wait, is this the Deadpool? Is the Deadpool like under here? How do you get down there? How do you get down there? Is there like a basement entrance? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. I see what I'm picking up what you're putting down. Oh. Okay, now we know where it is. We can go there next time. I had no idea you could get discounts through the SCCA. Yeah, I don't even have a car now that I'm in the big city. It's just way cheaper to go around by bus. Yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah, my brother lives in New York City area, and he sold his car when he moved there, and he forewent one for like 8 or 9 years, and only just recently got to a point where he could like afford to have another one and get a garage to store it in, because he and his wife want to go like they want to go places. They want to go like out, you know, on trips and vacations and things like that. So he managed to find a garage at a price that was reasonable enough. I don't know, they're probably like $300 or $400 a month or something like that, something ridiculous. But they can just hop in the car and go somewhere on a weekend. So otherwise, like, yeah, they're taking like the bus or the train everywhere. Luckily in the Northeast, like you can go pretty far. You can go to a lot of places with just bus or train. You can get around, I wouldn't say easily, but like well enough. I lived in a really small town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, so we had to drive everywhere. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say like where I live now, it's like if I want to go anywhere outside of my immediate city, I have to have a car. So my little Mazda 3 is still kicking it. Still kicking it. Just replaced the suspension on it too. It was totally shot. The suspension was like totally shot. It was like hit any kind of bump. It was like bang. I was like, oh no. Had to be careful going around like turns and stuff. Gotta, you know, not accelerate on a turn, because like, I don't know, might flip over. Depending. Oh, it's over here, isn't it? Is no one coming here? Thank God. I can actually like just go in. Wish I lived in a nice walkable city. I can't even get groceries without the car. Yeah. I don't have a lot within walking distance. I have some stuff, which is good. So I have like a coffee shop. I have a boba place. There's like a couple of small places to eat. Though the drugstores are like going out of business for whatever reason. It's kind of shitty. Sub-Zero. Ah. Okay. So does Scorpion spawn here or something? Am I supposed to fight Scorpion? Oh, do I hit the gong? This is fucking hilarious. What was that? What? Excuse me? Oh, he's almost dead. There we go. Hell yeah, let's go. Woo! Oh, shit. Wait, I need to get health back here. Oh, we're good on health. We need shield. Where do these go? Oh, my city is really walkable if really, really hot, but then again, all Brazil is stupidly hot. Oh. It's always beach weather though. That's the advantage. You can always go to the beach. That's a huge plus. Huge plus. Toasty. What is Fortnite even about these days? Just having fun. Having fun. Why are there melee combos? I don't know. It's funny. Smooth Drifter, Yellow. Hello. Welcome. It's the rare Owen EUTZ stream. How are you? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. All right. What quests do we have now? What's on the Mortal Kombat side? The ice slide. Damage players while on the bridge. We defeated Scorpion. Pull different enemy players with Scorpion Spear. Land your enemy players. Damage players within 5 seconds after pulling them. Okay, so we got to use the Scorpion. The Scorpion gauntlets. Heal yourself and an opponent simultaneously with Med Mist. I can do that anytime. I live 400 kilometers away from the beach. Oh no, I'm sorry. I'm doing good. You want to do on a bit? I think I'm good. I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon. I've been going for like 2 hours now. I might go for another hour, but like I think I'm good soloing. I've had a rough week work wise, where I had to do a lot of meetings and talk a lot. So I kind of want to have like me time right now. And I say that when I'm like streaming, but like I kind of like just kind of yapping into the air. But I appreciate you wanting to duo for sure. I definitely want to do more like community night type events where like we have people join up for like Fortnite games and maybe like other games where people can drop in, which would be really fun. Maybe like Sonic Team Racing or something. I had a lot of fun on Hammy's birthday doing Sonic Team Racing. So we should plan more of that once we get the Discord open, which is happening soon. Go! Landlocked state and all that. No, I'm sorry. Well, if you want to play with them, you always can. Let's go. I will keep that in mind. Thank you. Vibing. Yeah, I'm vibing right now. I'm feeling pretty good. Having a good day so far, even though went to bed really late last night because I was hanging out with like the CubeTube gang in Discord, and then before I knew it, it was like 2:30 a.m. and then I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta go to bed. So I slept from like 2:30 to like 9 a.m. I want to say, which is pretty all right. So I got like okay sleep, but I'm kind of feeling it right now. I kind of need some coffee. I need to eat my lunch. I got sushi yesterday, so I got sushi in the fridge waiting for me. I should have actually gotten it out by now. But I did have a bagel for breakfast, so yeah, I need coffee and sushi. That's what I need. I need some of that. Let's get this audio log. Listen to my wolf BF. Some good news. Kind of hot, not gonna lie. Hot wolf, hot voice. Whew. I wouldn't trade it for any other place in Brazil. That's cool. It's good to enjoy where you live, right? It's good to be in a place where you're comfortable living. I was supposed to blow that open. Hang on. We gotta blow it. Oh shit! The stuff's coming in. What did I call it? The circle. The circle's coming in. I need this thermite to blow up the bank vault. And not get distracted along the way. I keep getting distracted. Where is the bank vault? There it is. All right, we gotta hurry this up. We gotta use this. Where are you? Come at me, bro. Flawless victory. Man, Gunslinger Ala Midas looks so good. Yeah, there's some good skins this season. I really like it. I'm really just here for the wolf. I'm just here for Kane. He's just sexy. Get over here. Hurry up. Come on, we got the circle coming in. Come on. Please. Please. All right. Boom. Sorry, the music's just like really good here. Just like, yeah, get in the vault, get the fucking shit, get the fucking gold, get it. And then you get a little buff to like make you go faster. That's the best part of this. Okay, cool. All right, we did it. We did it. We got out of there before the circle came in. That's so funny. I forgot the shields though. I need to get shields. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, wait. Did I drop my legendary assault rifle? I didn't even notice. Oh shit, man. That was stupid. Okay, let's get out of here. That was so stupid. Why would I do that? Oh, it's right here. It ends right here. We're good. I spent all this not for the battle pass skins, just for Midas. That's cool. I mean, sometimes it's just like I don't care about any of this other shit. I just want the one thing. That one Marvel season, it was like all I wanted was Shuri from Black Panther. That was it. That's all I wanted. Damn, he got me. I was like, I'm gonna fuck this guy up, and then he just headshotted me 10 times. Okay. Thanks, Snake. My oldest skin is Chapter 0, Season 1. Jesus Christ. I didn't get into Fortnite for a few years. I used to call it... I used to... What did I call it? I said it was like baby shit or something. Fortnite kitties. I just clowned on Fortnite kitties for like 3 years. And then I was like... No, I actually want to play this because Fauna and Guerilla were playing it. My favorite Hololive girls were playing Fortnite, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll play Fortnite too. Because I stopped giving a shit. I played like 2 matches in Season 1 and never looked back. I joined in C4's Chapter 4, Season 4. I joined during Vibin. I think that was like Chapter 3, Season 3 or something. I don't really remember. It was during the Dragon Ball Z event. So when they had the Dragon Ball Z skins, when I could buy Vegeta, that's when I started playing. And that was towards the end of like them using like the old map and like messing around with it. When you still had like tilted towers, I think. Then the map got some really cool stuff, and I play like 5 matches per season and explore the map. I just do the battle pass. I do the battle pass. I get all the way up to like the bonus characters, so like the last like 30 or so levels. And then I decide like, is this really worth my time, or should I just like not give a shit? So I'd say like probably about half the seasons I get up to level 200, and the rest I just keep it pretty casual. It depends what events are going on too, because sometimes they dump in these sponsored events that just give you a load of experience for like not a whole lot of effort, and you get some cool skins and emotes and stuff along the way. So like this, like all this Mortal Kombat stuff, it's like I'm not gonna try hard, like super hard to get it all, but like if I so happen to like have the time to do it, the fuck is that? What was that? They had a little screamer audio cue that was like, Ree! It sounded like Ame when she's doing her time machine sounds. I'm probably gonna just fucking die here. Damage players while in the bridge at the pit. Okay. I have to get a weapon and then get on the bridge. Back in like Season 5, Chapter 3 or something, I was just grinding for like 1 skin. Sometimes it do be like that. And usually I'll only get the monthly like paid sub if there's like a good skin for that month. So like if I don't like the skin, I don't get it. If I like the skin, I get it. And this month there's a good skin, so I'm gonna get it. Sorry, I gotta sneeze. Okay. We're gonna ring the gong. He's right there. I need to hit him. Okay, that worked. That's good. Oh, well. Oh, wow. There's a spike pit down here? Are you kidding me? That could have ended poorly. That would have sucked. If I landed on a spike, that's pretty funny, though. I like that. Let's see what's down here. Is there a thing back up? Oh, there is. There is. There we go. Did that get him? I'm out of ammo. I don't have shit. Where's my fucking ammo? We gotta go find ammo and come back. I got Kato Thorn fully upgraded, though, to know if that's cool. It's cool if you enjoy it. I'm not gonna tell you your skin sucks. I just want cute girls. Just give me all the cute girls, right? If you put a cute girl in Fortnite to what I'm looking for, and I fuck with it, like, I'm gonna get that shit. If it's good enough, I might even pay for it, right? Not gonna lie, I'm all about cosmetics. I'm just all about cosmetics. Not gonna lie, I don't know. I don't like how bless you is the standard English response when someone sneezes. It's very old. It's a very, very old term because of, you know, during the medieval times and during the Black Death and the plagues and things like that. If, like, someone made a cough or sneezed or, like, made, you know, that sound, presumably it's like, wow, they could die from that, right? So you're saying bless you in a, of course, a religious capacity to say, like, may God bless you and keep you from dying, basically. But yeah, I could see why, you know, if you don't fuck with that, yeah, like, I could see why people don't like it. So a lot of people choose other terms. They might say, like, be well, or you know, be in good health. Some things I've heard people say that, or have other, you know, remarks on how to have alternatives to bless you. In Portuguese, it's just saude, and it sounds much better. Sorry if I bungled that. I don't know Portuguese. Hi, Velvet. Hi, Velvet. How are you? How are you? Fellow cat person. Good to see you here. I'm streaming an EUTZ because I took the day off to help a friend with some things. See if I can take this dude out. Where are you going, buddy? Where are you going? Hello. Hello. Do you have the Miku skin? I sure do. I have both Miku skins. Why do you think Scuffed Owen has the Miku, the Neko Miku outfit? Hawaii. Femboy. Racing. Cat. This was a mistake. Anime was a mistake. Fuck you! Fuck you! Come back here, you little shit! Come back here, you little fucker! You little shit! You little fuck! Sorry, I'm getting heated. Very fair. Yeah, we'll switch to Neko Miku after this match. Sorry, I was kind of losing it there, mechanics. I'm sorry. I don't usually get that heated anymore. Oh no, I'm fucked. I'm fucked. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm fucked. I'm done. Fuck. 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 Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Swim, boy. Swim. Daddy, swim faster. Swim faster, Wolf Daddy, please. Can we get up here? Oh my god, he's still getting me. Fuck. Hang on. Oh my god, please go. Please go. Please go. Please go. Please go. Please go. Can we ice slide? Yes, we can ice slide. Holy fuck. Fuck. Okay, maybe he gave up on me. Maybe he gave up on me. Caca? I'm not saying caca. Wolf with the soul of a dolphin. I know, right? The dolphin diving. That's one thing I don't miss from Battlefield 2, all the dolphin diving. It was like the meta of Battlefield 2 is like, you don't want to get hit, start dolphin diving. You are. I redeemed it. Nope. I have full legal right to not do that. All right, you ready? We're gonna die here. Wow, I missed. Okay. No, there's somebody else? Oh no, it's probably the guy that was shooting me before. I'm gonna die. They need to close in on me. They need to close in on me. I have 11 HP. Are you fucking kidding me? my god. This is the most tense it's been all afternoon, this entire stream. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm still alive. Fuck me. Fuck. I need a med kit or healing mist. Med mist, whatever they call it. God, finally got some ammo. Let's drop the Sub-Zero stuff. Okay. Sorry, that was like... No, let's drop the hammer. We're getting the grenade launcher. Oh, wait. New hammer. New hammer. Oh, God. I'm out. I'm done. Out of here. Bye. See ya later. Run, boy, run. God, the hammer lets you run so fast. It's hammer time. Oh, that's what I should put in. Hammer time. I should record that. Do I have either of those? Here. If you didn't know, you can... I have a new word salad site. I put a web page together so that you can go to this website that I built and pick out words from the word salad and actually, like, just write the full sentence in there by clicking on words. You can even randomize the list to find, like, fun words to kind of inspire you. Like this. Wait. All right, here's a word I made by looking at that list, and you can too, or a sentence rather. Cutest, steamy, cat boys, want, nuclear, lingerie. What is nuclear lingerie anyway? Can we talk about the concept of nuclear lingerie? Not nuclear, nuclear. Holy shit. Did you see that? I tumbled like twice in a row there. It's radioactive. Yeah. Oh, cool lingerie. It's good for you. We need a little more radiation in our life. All right, what do we got going on here? Oh, hi. Bye. Can I hit him from here with the whatchamacallit? Got him. Hell yeah. I love clowning on bots. It's so fun. We'll have to do we'll have to do a poll sometime. Yuri voyage. Cool. Women. Cool. Women. Yes. Yes. Word salad is so good when it works. It's so good. Oh, they used a portal. Fuck you. Cool voyage. Cool women. Should go on a Yuri voyage adventure. What would that look like? Anyway, I should do a poll sometime. What's everyone's favorite lingerie? With examples, and that will determine the like one of the next like 10 commissions I finally get around to putting my money towards. It's when you let me into it's when you let me take you places with no place in mind. There we go. That's fun. That's the thing. It's like my dad always said, like, you're not lost, you're on an adventure, right? So if you have that kind of mindset, that keeps you from getting into a state of panic when you actually get lost and you're like, I don't know where we are. You just go, well, we're not really lost. We're just on an adventure, and we'll find our way back. But for now, we're just adventuring. And I've always kind of taken that away as like that's a really good way to look at things. Like, don't panic, just enjoy the journey if possible. Obviously, you know, if you're having an emergency, you can't. But yeah, go on a Yuri journey sometime. Get best gals together. Oh shit! Why is that tree so strong? I vote for pantyhose. All right. Well, we'll do a Discord poll. Eventually, I'm putting it on the Trello board. When we get the Discord open, that's one of those things I'll work on. It's probably going to be in the subscribers only channel though, because that's where the spicy stuff goes. The Owenly fans, which is sorely lacking in rewards right now, and I apologize for that. But don't worry, big things coming. I was a subscriber once briefly thanks to a gift sub. Let's go. That is exciting. Yeah, and I never want people to feel like they have to sub to, you know, hang out and do stuff, right? I greatly appreciate any support anyone's giving, but please do not feel obligated to sub. And the rewards for subbing are really, they're not going to be like, oh, you're really missing out on a ton of stuff. It's mostly just going to be like spicy spicy art commissions. If I do end up doing like special reward type things like sound packs and things like that, that would be more like merch related and be like a one-time purchase kind of thing at a reasonable price. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to sub. Yeah, me too. I have my favorites that I'm sub to right now. And then I try to sub to my friends when like big events happen, right? So if there's like a birthday going on or an anniversary, if I can fit it into my budget for the month, I absolutely try and drop a sub or a gift sub for sure. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to support your friends. Just crouching by the campfire with my suit. Need that health back. Okay, end of that. I did kind of go on a sub bonanza last month. Good for you. Good for you. I am the kind of person though that like I can't like have everyone on recurring subs. So like as soon as I sub to somebody, I go and I cancel it, and I feel bad about it, but at least it keeps me from like not keeping track of that, you know. And it's like I wouldn't feel bad if I like missed and went, oops, I accidentally resubbed to them. I'd just be like, well, you know, it is what it is. I just have to be, you know, keep track of my spending. So yeah, I need like stable income before I go on a spending spree. Absolutely. You always want yourself to be in a good state first. Durburger. Can you imagine having this wolf daddy as your BF? Holy shit. He's just like, he's gold maxing. He's just so rich. He owns this island. He's got like 5 fucking mansions on this island and vaults just full of like treats. Just delicious treats. Fucking A. All right, let me grab the... They haven't opened this vault yet, so let's thermite it. Where's the staircase? Oh my god, I can't find it. Please, Fortnite. Here. You do one-time payment always? Yeah. We need to go back and get our scorpion gloves. Why is the frame rate dropping so much? What is going on here? No, he killed me? Are you fucking kidding me? He had outlaw shotgun, legendary outlaw shotgun. He probably blasted both shots right to the face. Ugh. That was a bot too, I think. That was a bot name. Oh wait, no. Wait, don't. I want to switch to the Neko Miku. Sorry. I promised you I'd switch to Miku, and that's what we're gonna do. Brazil has this state Venmo thing where you can just pay for stuff without actually going through the hassle of putting in your account info, so I just use it every time. That's cool. That's handy. All right, let's switch to Miku. Miku. There she is. So cute. Look at this. Isn't this outfit cute? It's so fucking adorable. I even like the alternate. This one with the, and I'm not really a leggings guy, but I love the hexagon pattern here. It's so cool. The full like skin tight hexagon bodysuit thing going on. That's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. But I love her little cat ears hat, her little beret thing with the cat ears. That's just so heckin' cute. Love it. Perfect. Perfect Miku. Hatsune Miku from Voice Banks, yeah. We'll do 1 or 2 more matches, and then I want to work on other stuff. Oh, is Randon doing web fishing? That's cool. Hatsune Piku, yeah, peak. Queen shit right here. Berets are so cute, but I can't use one IRL because I'll look like a fash. Yeah, certain areas of the world, it's unfortunate, the connotations of certain types of clothing. All right, what do we have left for quests? Oh, we still have all these Mortal Kombat quests to do. The ice slide one, that's gonna be such a pain to get. Oh god. Yeah, I'm starting to feel like I need that coffee. That's why I can't have short hair. Aw. Fuck. It's really a shame, like, not being able to, like, express yourself. I mean, I'll even say, like, in a lot of places here in the US, like, you can't wear a bandana because, like, you might, you know, accidentally be mistaken for someone who's part of a certain gang. So that is not really a thing people do. Got to be real careful about that. All right. Where are we dropping mechanics? Where are we dropping, boys? I kind of want to just go to Mass Meadows again and do the scorpion shit, but we'll see. There's also a whole hand sign thing over there. Yeah, if you flash gang signs, though I think those are, like, pretty specific. Unless you know them, you're probably not going to make those signs. But you should be extremely careful doing that, because you might just get shot. Being out in public, like, there's a certain level of defensiveness I go on. Just being anywhere, which is sad. Always know where the exits are. Always have a plan. Keep your head on a swivel. Just be conscious and be aware, you know? Really sucks we have to live that way, but yeah, that's just the state of things. Scorpion. Oh, is there no gong this time? Okay. I guess sometimes the gong spawns and sometimes it doesn't. It's fine. It looks better long. I think I just like how much easier it is to take care of when it's short. That is true. My hair is pretty long right now, and I need to go... I've been saying I need to go to my stylist for like 3 months now. I definitely need to do it soon because I want it to be like... I want it to be like cute. Like very cute for my off-kai trip. I want to have it at like that perfect length where it's like getting like, you know, a little shoulder length and a little curling a little bit. And just like, you know, some cute bangs too. So I can put my little gold hairpiece in. So I want to make sure I time it right. So I need to go. I need to go soon. I got to make an appointment. Ugh, same. I've been avoiding getting a haircut. Yeah, I've been avoiding it just because I've had like a lot of other things going on, and I'm the kind of person with my type of anxiety. I can only handle like 1 or 2 things at a time, And once you get past those one or two things, I'm just like, I can't deal with this until later. It's gotta wait. It's gotta wait till I get past this one or two other things. And it's like, I don't need to be anxious. It's just like something I gotta do, right? Come on, Miku! It's your birthday, Miku! Fuck! How did I do that? Alright, one more. One more. Funnily enough, I think that kind of thing is far more lax over here because organized crime just keeps records so they know everyone in their side in rival gangs. Mine is also really long right now, and I'm delaying the cut. I've been letting it grow out wild for almost 2 years now. 2 years! Wow! That's probably pretty long. I'm up to, like, not quite a year yet. I think if we got to the end of May, it would be a year since I got my last cut, which feels silly. I'm just cheap and I hate paying for haircuts. Yeah, so like I used to go to like barbers and like they only do like one cut, or you go to like a chain like Supercuts and you pay like $25 to $35, probably 30, closer to 35 now for a haircut, for a guy cut. But like I want to be comfortable and I want to go to somebody that like actually makes me look sexy. So I have a guy now. He's good. I like him. I like talking to him. He's very sweet. He talks about his crazy husband a lot, and he does the full. You know, it's I go to a salon, but he does men's cuts, and you know, he does the cut and wash and everything. But it's $55 for a cut and a wash, and I do tip well. So it's like, you know, you come away, you're paying like $75, $80. And for like delaying that for like every 6 months, it's very reasonable, right? Like I'm the person who like I do it every 6 months. I let it get bad and then I go in for a cut and it looks good for like 3-4 months. So I think like $80 twice a year, $160, not bad for like something like that. It's fine. Haircuts make me anxious because I never know what to go for, so it always ends up like a lottery. Yeah, I think you got to figure out like what does look good on me or what do I want, and it's hard to get to that place. So what I always do is if I get a good cut, I have someone take photos of me, and then I bring it back to the stylist for the next time, and I just say, please, can you do this again? Because they're not going to remember me after 6 months. I just go like, hey, we did this last time. Can you try and do that again? Because I really liked it. Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now, too. Getting cuts like every 6 to 8 months. Yeah. Yeah. During COVID, I had a friend cut my hair. And they did a pretty good job, but I think they're sick of doing it, so. I just got to put in the effort and make the appointment. I can do it all online, too. That's the thing. It's just I can just be like, oh, I'll book him for like 1 p.m. on a Wednesday. I put off haircuts as long as I can. I just hate everything about doing it, having to describe how to make my hair shorter when I don't really care how it looks, or the dreaded small talk, my worst enemy. The small talk is tough because it's like I've had great stylists that like we kind of vibe, and then I have ones where I'm just like, yeah, this and that, and then he's just like, you can tell like he's just not vibing, and I'm like, oh, this is kind of miserable. You need one who can set you at ease and is just comfortable yapping about anything, so. Or one that's good enough to just say, hey, we don't have to talk. But I think you got to reach comfort levels with a certain type of person before you get to the like, okay, let's not talk to each other. let's just take it easy. But I have a friend that goes to the same stylist, and they have that kind of relationship where it's just like, hey, we've done this a couple of times. I just really want to sit here and just quietly, can we just do that? And he's like, yeah, totally. Like, we can just do that. So knowing that he's that type of person makes me really comfortable. But I don't want to be quiet. I want to hear about his crazy husband and the shenanigans they get up to, because I find it really fucking fascinating. I'm not great at the small talk. I'm too scared to cut my own hair. If I do it, I think I'm going to show up with a fuck-ass bob. Yeah, same. I don't want like a very short boy cut. I like having I like having a lot of hair because I want to be cute. I want to be as cute as possible, and I don't think I look cute with short hair. My hair guy's a massive weep, so we just talk about anime all the time. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I would do that. I enjoy, like, the physical experience of it, but everything else is tough, basically. Yeah, I tip extra when I don't have to talk. Yeah, send a message. You didn't talk to me? Good. Take my money. Cute is the best. It really is. Be cute or die trying. My goal in life is to be as adorable as I can be within reason. For as long as I can be. If you look good, you feel good. Be the best you can be. Let's get this. Wait, I need the med mist because I need to heal at the same time as somebody else. That's actually going to be kind of challenging. We really got to kind of end up in a situation where we're both kind of like reloading our guns, and then I just chuck the med mist down. Cute is the best. Great goal, to be honest. Yeah, it's my #1 goal in life. Be cute. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, that's an NPC. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, I almost had the med mist. Oh, I was trying to chuck it down. I was going for the achievement rather than the kill. The fucking pickle. Big deal, please. Same, but I kind of look like a deadbeat salaryman who did 8 all-nighters in a row cosplaying as a hobo half the time. Well, if it's only half the time, you can just be cute the other half of the time. Yeah, I mostly just look scruffy. There's so many ways I'm sure you can improve on, but it may take much effort and much time and much money. But I believe in you, mechanics. I believe you can be cute if you want to be cute. Even if you don't think you can, I think you can do it. My partner takes a lot of photos of things, and a lot of them make me look like a serial killer. Oh, no. I mean, yeah, I do look nice when I have the time to dress up. Yeah. Yep. I love dressing up. I got to think about what outfits I want to get next. I have, like, a backlog of things I've just, like, dumped into a folder. I'm like, buy this, buy this, buy this. There's, like, so many sprees I need to go on eventually. I need a I need a lingerie spree. I need a skirt spree, a blouse spree. I have a lot of things I need to buy. We'll figure out a balance. We'll figure out a balance. So not to like get into too much like talking about what am I spending my money on. I do plan on improving the hand cam setup. That's my next goal. So priority for this month is doing better in the audio department. So I want to get a lav mic. So I'm looking into lavalier mics right now for hand cam for like workbench stuff because the weather's getting nicer. My basement is getting warmer. It's not like 42 degrees anymore. So I want to do more hand cams, but I need to have like good audio for that. And dragging my mic parts mic and the interface down to the workbench for the workbench streaming rig is like not sustainable. I want to be able to just clip on a lav mic and just go. So I'm probably going to be getting one of those this month. A better one than I had before. I had a really cheap ass one that was like the audio quality was terrible. Also VR. I want to do more VR. And after doing the stream for Teal's birthday, which Velvet was a part of, that's where I met Velvet, the audio was horrible. Like the Rift mic was super bad. I didn't realize it was that bad, and I was actually really embarrassed about that after the fact because I didn't know how bad it was. So when I get the lav mic, we'll be able to do like higher quality audio for VR streams, which I'm looking forward to. Because I still like my Rift. Like, it's an older headset, but it still works really well. And I want to keep using it. I don't see the need to buy a newer headset at the moment for what I want to do, which is basically just like VR chat shenanigans. So yeah, the lav mic will be good for that. That's going to be a huge plus. So like getting into more hand cam and VR stuff, the lav mic is a priority. It's like my #1 need at this point. Holy shit, 42 degrees. Yeah, Fahrenheit. Yeah, freedom units. A comfortable temperature in my basement is above like probably above 55. I prefer it like 60, 65 would be good working temperature. Cuteness tutorial stream win. Like IRL cuteness, I don't know about that because I don't know either. You want to go to my friend Shad Nord for that. You want to go to Shad's streams. He's got the cuteness thing down. He knows how to do cute. He's always giving me tips about hair care and how to wear, you know, certain fits and things like that. So he knows what he's talking about. Shad is pretty cute. Yeah, let me give him a shout out. Let me give him a shout out. Yeah, go follow Shad. He's adorable. South American streamer. Very cute.
Oh
cute.
no, my shoes!
Thank you so much for the follow. Chevy's714X47953. Interesting handle there. I hope you're not a bot. That's kind of a bot name, just so you know. Just so you know. How are you doing today? How's your Friday going? I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Everyone's vibing. Everyone's staying away from awful news and things going on in the world, which I will not be talking about. 15 to 22 Celsius is that sweet spot. That would be 59 to 72. Yep, exactly. That is the sweet spot. I would think in most cases 72 is like a bit warm for me indoors, depending. I'd prefer it like around 69 to 70. Nice. With the windows open, though, a 72. Breezy 72 with the air flowing in from outside. Oh, lovely. So lovely. I'm at the point now, like, that it's outdoor temperature is bouncing between just under 70 Fahrenheit to 45 Fahrenheit. So it's bouncing between, like, pretty chilly to nice as we head into spring. So I'm actually kind of getting a spring here at those temperatures, because some years it just goes right from winter directly into summer. But this year we're getting a bit of a spring, which is nice. It's nice to open the windows, let the fresh air in. I need to do a little bit of spring cleaning. I gotta vacuum my room probably today, sometime this weekend. I do like having a very well maintained office space where I'm like, yeah, I can vacuum this and feel good about it. I can clean it up and feel good about it. It's a good feeling. Freshen it up a bit. And I'm kind of rambling right now, sorry. Oh, oh, hello. Oh god. They saw me. I mean, I'm Brazilian, so I'm used to 85. Yeah, I mean, if that's how you live, like, you're just used to it, right? I think in a region like where Brazil is, it would be the humidity that would get me more than anything. Like the tropical areas would just like wreck me. It would just like wreck me. Don't get me wrong, it gets very humid in the northeast of the US often, but it's nothing like that kind of climate. No such thing as spring for me. We recently had a couple days reach 90 recently. Yeah. Yeah, I have a sibling that lives in Arizona. I've been meaning to go visit her for a few years now. And I'm like, when should I come? I think the fall is like the best time, like October, November is kind of the best time for that. Because you can actually like go outside and do stuff and use like the swimming pool. Weather has been floppy here. Snowed a few days ago. 45 degrees today. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I think we're done with snow. Though it did kind of flurry like about a month ago. At this rate. I think we're done with snow. Though I have been proven wrong. Sometimes it snowed in like late April. So You get some freak weather sometimes. One of my friends who has lived in Arizona for her whole life recently moved to the Midwest. I don't think she's ready for winter. Probably not. Like, it's hard to put yourself in that mindset when you've never like lived it before. Coom. Coom. Oh no. The Coomers are coming. Coom. The way I said that, sorry, the way Scuffed Owen said that, very sussy. What could it mean? What could it mean? The only thing I know about the Midwest is that there's good emo music. That's a good way to think about it. I would spend a lot of time in Ohio because that's where my grandparents lived. So like we would go there every summer, like me and my mom and my siblings. So I spent a lot of time in like northern Ohio along the lake near Cleveland. And as a kid, like it was fine. It was kind of fun. Just like, you know, they had a big like yard and woods behind the house, and we would like go hang out at like the beach and stuff. But other than that, I haven't really spent that much time. I've wanted to go on a Chicago trip for a while. Just like spend like a few days in Chicago, like take the train, take like a sleeper Amtrak train to Chicago just to like explore the city a little bit for like, you know, like 3 or 4 days or something. I have a lot of like destinations in mind. My top of my list is obviously like San Francisco and San Jose, because I'm going to go to Off-Kai. So I'm going to spend a week in San Francisco doing tourist things, and then end the trip off going to Off-Kai, and then fly home. And then I've been wanting to do an Arizona, like Tucson, spend a couple days with my sister, then go to Grand Canyon, like rent a car.
Gay. Just gay.
Gay. It's gay. It's just gay. I'm just gay. Teehee. I'm not. I'm bi. I like ladies. I like anything, everyone, as long as they're cute. I like all cute things. Let's leave it at that. I do love saying like I'm gay. I just love the like I'm so gay right now. It feels right. It feels comfortable. No, so I want to do like Arizona. It's 2 days in Arizona, 2 days at Grand Canyon, and then end a trip in Las Vegas. So like do like a week road trip where like you spend a couple days doing that, because it's like, I think it's like from Tucson it's like 4 to 5 hours to like the main Grand Canyon like visitor area, and then from there I think it's another 4 to 5 hours to Vegas. I'm pretty sure. The last time I looked at it, I could be wrong about those distances, but that's what I remember. And I think that's a really cool trip. That would be really fun to do. I'm gay, yeah. Cutie sexual, yes, exactly. That's what I should say. I'm cute. I'm cutie sexual. Women. I'm actually gay, no joke. Good. Celebrate it. Nah, I feel like most of us go I'm gay when we're really bi. Yeah. Yep. Mostly because like I'm like I don't so me personally, I've talked about this on stream before when topics of like gender and sexuality come up. I don't care about labels. I really don't. It's not important to me. It's just like I find these things attractive, or I'm into this, or I feel this way. That just is what it is for me. But I totally understand like why people need or desire to have a label for something, because they need to like identity validation, right? And that's totally cool. But for me, I'm just like, I just am what I am. Like, I don't really need to put a name on it, but for the sake of communicating to others like how I feel, I just say like, oh yeah, I'm bi. Like, that's it. That's all I need to say, and it gets the point across. And actually most of the time I don't say bi, I say queer. I actually just say queer, because it's not like, to me, it's not like a straight like 50-50. It's like I like very feminine men wearing cute clothes. So it's like I'm like only like 10% attracted to men, 90% attracted to women. It's the femininity really that is important for me. I like femininity. That's what's attractive to me the most. Oh, let me catch up on chat. Fuck this guy. Yeah, same, for real. I'm incredibly straight, except when I'm not, yeah. If we want to get technical, I'm demisexual, biromantic, But I'll just say I'm bi or queer for like brevity's sake. Yeah. I'm technically ace, but I just go around saying I'm cishet if anyone asks me, because one, I don't need to explain anything else. Two, I do still like women. Yeah, as long as you're comfortable with that and you're not imposing like a space for somebody else that makes them uncomfortable, it's fine to just say like whatever you are, right? And like I'm not like a big on pronouns kind of person, but I realized that like in the workplace we had a push from my LGBTQ group within the workplace to ask people like, if you want to put your pronouns in your business signature, feel free to do so. So a lot of us did from that group, and we got a lot of people talking about gender identity in the workplace and awareness of sexuality and what's going on. And it was a really positive experience. So I do put my pronouns he, him in my signature at work, even for outside vendors and outside people we work with, because I really like the accepting space we crafted, and that we have a lot of backing from our CEO and president and VPs in DEI initiatives where I work. So I like to be a part of that because it makes new folks coming into the workplace feel like that they can talk about those things with me and can feel comfortable in the workplace. So that's why I do it for the workplace. Yeah. Owen is cat sexual. I am. I'm definitely cat sexual. Yeah, I think having pronouns everywhere is just a useful thing. Yeah, it solves confusion issues. So I also do it for my VTuber persona. Well, I am me. This is me. I do it in my biographies on social media because it just makes it easier. And even then, people who know me, who know like I'm good with he, him, will still default to like they, them stuff just because they want to be respectful in that way. And I'm cool with that too. If you want to say they, them, I'm fine with it. But like, please don't feel uncomfortable just saying he, him, right? Like, I would consider myself very queer, but like I'm definitely still he, him, and comfortable with my biological sex. So dies. Honestly, it's a good idea in general, especially for people with gender neutral names or the occasional man named Ashley to avoid confusion. I agree. There's one in the Jewish community. Alicia. Alicia is a man's name in the Jewish community because it's close to Elijah. If you're familiar with the prophet Elijah, you can spell it like Alicia. So that can be a very gender neutral name and confuse people. So yeah, in that case, yeah, I definitely agree. Having your pronouns listed out there is just really handy. Sorry, I said like we're gonna do 1 or 2 more, and I've done like 5 more matches just because y'all got me yapping. You're hanging out today. I appreciate it. I appreciate the mechanics coming by to chit chat. We got a good vibe going today. I appreciate it. I don't really do pronouns on specific social media because my nickname is literally a masculine noun. Yeah, I don't think anyone should feel pressured to use it either. Like I was never a labels person. So when I was growing up, I very much vibed with like hippie culture, the sexual freedom movements of the 60s and 70s, and I was very much a like, labels are for squares. Like, don't use labels. You're just putting yourself in a box. Feel free. Do whatever you want. Be whatever you want. Feel whatever you want. But I think that attitude is not common now. I think that attitude it's more skewed. It's more gone towards like, we need more awareness because the awareness is important, and people should know what you are because it's validating and gives you, power and, like centers your sense of self, right? There's a lot to it. So I get it. I get that perspective. It took me a while to understand that, though. I struggled with that for a long time. The whole, like, we need to come up with words to describe these things. And I'm like, why? Why do we need to do that? And there are a lot of reasons for it. So I get it. I think it's so funny. Hang on, I'm catching up with chat here. I think it's so funny when people on Twitter are like, pronouns in bio, and it's like, okay, man. Yeah, no, right? Like, oh, they got words in their bio. Ooh. Super Ultra Final Last Game Part 3 and Knuckles. That's exactly what this is. I do have them on Discord because I interact with a lot of English-speaking people there, and they don't have an obligation to know what the fuck a vento is. I don't know what a vento is. Can you tell me what a vento is? Please tell me. Please educate me. You may elaborate. I wish to hear. Oh, and question. When you finish streaming, do you always continue what you were doing or do something else? What do you mean? Like, if I log off playing a game, do I continue playing that game? No. No. Usually when I call it quits, I'm like, I'm done. Like, I go and I like, oh, I need to go shower now. Or I need to go get a snack. Or I need to, like, work on streaming things that aren't streaming because I'm behind on my projects. So, yeah, I would say whenever I finish streaming, I go do something entirely different. But, yeah, it also took me a while to get the need to get labeled. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I'm with you there. And that's totally cool. It's literally the Portuguese word for wind, and it's specifically a masculine word because romantic languages and everything have a gender. Yes, yeah, I'm familiar with that. Okay, that's cool. So is olive, is that actually referring to like the is it a vegetable or a fruit? What are olives? Is that actually referring to olives or is that referring to something else, if I might ask? Like olive wind, or is it the color? That's just part of my surname. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I won't dive into that because I don't want to dox you. But that's cool. That's a really pretty name, honestly. I like it. I don't know if you want it to be pretty. Sorry. You said it was masculine, so I'm just like, oh, that's pretty. Right? Like, if you want it to be like a strong connotation, like, I can see that too. I can see that too. What's down here? Oh, it's a pool. What the hell is this? I've never been here before. What the fuck? Where are we? What is this? What is this? Where are we? Nah, not really. Okay. You're okay with me saying it's pretty is what I got from that, right? I don't want to misinterpret. It's been so, I think the biggest part of streaming for me is meeting so many different people from different cultures now, because like I get the feeling that, and I think I'm pretty sure I'm correct in this. It's like the internet has not been as widespread as it is now, especially in other countries that may not have had so much of the economic means to incorporate, you know, information technology and like having the accessibility of the platform, as well as like knowing the English language, because let's just face it, like the internet is in English, the majority of it. Meeting so many people from different areas of the world, like I have so many like Filipino and Southeast Asian acquaintances and friends now, and folks from South America and just all over, and it's just really cool. It's really, really cool just having conversations with people and getting to learn more about that kind of thing from a personal first-person perspective, rather than just like reading about it or seeing videos or news posts or whatever. Just you know, collaborating and chatting with them. It's really awesome. For a white cat boy from Connecticut, broadening his small horizons. Let's see. What do we want to do here? Oh, they already opened this up. I haven't even looked at the missions I need to do anymore. Let's recruit Brutus. At 2, Brute. Got him. I said it's masculine because it ends with an O, and that's just how Portuguese is. Got it. Well, I'm gonna go eat. Bye-bye. Yeah, have a good night, Blake. Thank you for showing up. I'm thankful I live in a place where there are a lot of, like, other queer people. IDK, it's nice. Yeah. So I'm told by my therapist that, like, there's a lot of trans people here. And I was like, huh, that's really interesting. Like, I didn't, like, know that. Because, like, I don't get out that much. Occasionally I do, but it's at like things that like I wouldn't normally like. You would think like, oh, I'm gonna meet a lot of queer people here. So if I'm looking for more IRL friends, I might try different types of events that I wouldn't normally go to, but may want to meet like other people with like similar interests and, you know, opinions on things, you know. But yeah, I'd say like the general area I'm in is pretty good about queer stuff in general. Like I feel safe going to certain businesses and places because I know that the people who run them are like, you know, pro LGBTQ. So it's good to live in those places if you can. And I know it's hard for people who can't. What am I doing here? Sorry. I'm just fucking around now. There's too much shit going on. That's the problem. Miku with a bat. Miku with a bat. Oh, rip. All right, I'm starting to burn out here. I'm just rambling. Let me just catch up on chat real quick. We're gonna snooze the ad break. Fuck that. Yeah, thankfully I live in a place where there's a lot of other queer people. Yeah. Don't worry, I'm a white STEM guy. It's real nice to be in an area that makes you feel comfortable. Yeah, for sure. My city does have a lot of queer people. Nice. Nice. It was kind of a queer hotspot in the late 80s because it was safer than the other big cities, and it's still kind of a hotspot nowadays because of that. That's great to have that, to maintain that, and still be like an area that kind of flourishes and maintains that reputation. That's really cool. All right, I'm gonna call it here. I gotta go eat some lunch. It's already 3 o'clock. Kind of thrown off my schedule. I thought I was gonna stream from like 11 to 1, and then I ended up streaming from like noon to 3. So, it is what it is. But I'm so happy you guys came today and chatted. This has been an awesome Zatsu stream. There are more old married homosexual couples here than essentially everywhere else in the country. That's so cool to have that like legacy of like, yeah, these people who are openly queer are like, they're still here and they have that kind of like, you know, I don't know, elder kind of population to kind of be there as like a solidifying force in a way. I don't know, getting theoretical here. All right, have a good day, everyone. There may be more Guerilla streams tomorrow, we'll see. And then on Sunday I'm going to be playing Arco again. We're going to play Arco. I'm hopefully going to get to the end because I want to finish that game. Let's go raid out. Who's on right now? Is Randon still streaming? Yeah, Randon's still streaming. All right, let's go raid Randon. Have a good day, everybody. I'll see you later. Bye. Love you so much. Thank you for coming today. Bye, bye, bye. Gotta go read a little bye. All right, bye, bye, bye.
Warp speed, Mr. Zulu.
Warp 2. Warp 3.
Steady as she goes.
Warp 4. Warp 5. Warp 6. Warp 7. Warp 8.
Sir, heat shields at maximum.
Warp 9. 9.2. 9.3.
We need breakaway speed.
9.5.